dark now just ain't enough for me. All the stuff that was said has been wasted. So many times I trust I've been dated. Lied up excuses, it's all getting gated. Leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. What are you waiting for? The journey's just begun. What are you waiting for? broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Beat shouting orders, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire is all it is. Broadcast the circus, can't second guess. Welding against all walls and legs. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
Backfire Simsport presents BSTV TCR Season 24. Drivers think touring cars are easy. Easy? No, no, no. This season brings new aero, new tire, and a brand new BOP, making the racing closer than ever. One small tap, one tiny mistake, and suddenly emotional damage. Door-to-door battles, late braking, and absolutely zero mercy. In TCR, every corner is a war and every lap can change everything. If you defend too hard or brake too late, more emotional damage. Guiding you through the chaos are BSTV broadcaster Jay Colley and Pete Bingham. Welcome to BSTV TCR Season 24. The battle begins now.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to BSTV. Busy chatting away without you. Had a black screen and thought I couldn't actually see anything at all. Welcome to Donington. This is week 4 of the TCR Challenge Cup Season 24 at Donington National. I am Pete Bingham. I have already screwed the session and fixed it, and it's probably still wrong, but who knows. And also with me in the booth is Jay Corley. Good evening. Here to save the day, apparently.
Yeah, by doing absolutely nothing. I've done my part, Pete.
Yeah. You're sat in the seat. If you could just move over a little bit, it's a bit cramped. Thanks.
No.
Someone called Alberto Golini.
Oh, the Alberto.
Oh, is it the Alberto?
The Alberto.
Oh, right. In that
The
case,
Alberto.
We salute you, sir. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy the racing. We have 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 races tonight. Weatherman Jay, do we foresee any rain? There was a percentage. Pete's got his fingers crossed.
There is a chance of rain tonight, Pete. Unfortunately, that chance is 1%.
Oh, behave. Really?
We'll see what happens through the night, because we know what the Tempest system for iRacing is like.
Yeah.
Plus, we are in the UK, so 1 minute it's completely dry, next moment it's raining sideways.
Absolutely. Right, let's go and have a look at some races, shall we? There's quite a few of them in the session, whatever I said a minute ago, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 races. They do tend to join right up until quarter 2, so we've got 9 minutes of additions. Let's have a look at the championship very quickly rather, when we watch Jamie Ayres making his way down the start-finish straight. Championship Pro standings. Let's have a quick look at this. Pete Newman out in front, current reigning champion and leading the championship right now. 842 points. We're on the left-hand column, folks. Don't forget that for another couple of weeks, 3 weeks, including this one. 785 points back to Andrea Stefanino. He's already got his fan club in the chat because I've seen them shouting. So I think that one's going to be hot to the end. Although Stephen Walker, he's usually fast, but he's in the velocity. Do you think that's his Achilles heel, Jay?
Through no fault of his own, the Veloster has been a lot of people's worst nightmare since the start of the season. A lot of people slowly merging into the other Hyundai, or just picking a completely different manufacturer altogether. So not exactly Stephen's fault, but I tell you what, he's if you put a few more of those pros in the Veloster, Stephen would most likely be beating them all.
Yeah, very true, very true. Stephen Hurd in fourth there, and Jaden, your driver, has scripted his way into fifth now. He's got a lot to do this season, hasn't he, to get to the top, Jaden? He's in the top 5 though, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, a couple more consistent races now until the end of the season, and with the drop points activated, I have full confidence he'll be up there.
Yeah, very cool. Right, let's have a look at Pro-Am. This is the middle ability, whatever you want to call it, group. Euro Larkin on 484, not nearly far enough away from Carl Hardy to be safe. There's only like 39 points in there. No, 41 points in there, can't add up. Tom Woodcock right behind Carl Hardy, Thomas and Tom Griffiths there, giving pressure in equal measure. Dietmar's only 3 points behind Tom. So again, this one's much tighter than the pros, I would say, and lots to fight for.
As always, one of my favourite championships to watch throughout the season. I feel like a bit of a broken record saying this every week, but one bad result could change everything in this group.
Absolutely right. And that's true also of AM class. Although, so Fraser Geraghty, it's not lost on our highly intelligent viewers that he is technically second in Pro-Am, if you want to view it that way. And if he has another superlative race week, as he has been doing, he will have to move up into Pro-Ams. Thomas Coombe is a good 298 points behind him, and Ethan Oliver some way behind Thomas as well. With Josh in contention for third, and Silas, which is great to see Silas in the running here, is not that far behind either. That rounds out your top 5. What do you think to Fraser? Do you think he's due a boost?
I actually disagree with a lot of the people who have been quite vocal in their feelings of how good Fraser's season is. Whilst he is indeed getting some really good results, there have been plenty of AMs who have been qualifying just as good, if not better than him. The difference between Fraser and the rest of the drivers in AM at the moment is the fact that Fraser can keep it safe and he can keep consistent with those finishes. I know we're not looking at the right-hand column, but just have a look at the difference between his total points and the drop score. So, I mean, he is capable of having a bad race which could tighten the gap there, but he is quick, but he's just as quick as the top AMs in there. He's just managing to be really smart with his racing, working together with his teammates as well. So, you know, I think the praise is warranted, but I feel the calls to have him promoted, I think, are a bit premature at the moment.
Ah, right, okay, that's good advice and good intel on that situation. A very good viewpoint. Let's have a look at the team standings. Result X Pure Sims rocking it at the minute over BSTV. A very strong performance from them again. They won it last season. SRG hounding them though. And then JC Academy Gold. They've got a little bit, they've got a lot of work to do to get on the top of this one, Jay, but a solid performance so far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, always got 2 people finishing in there, so the Gold, expect them to keep battling, keeping that top 5, but to the top of the pile, it's 2 teams that we already know are extremely good with the likes of Sam Blees, Stephen Walker, Pete Newman and the rest in there, but SRG, never count them out, because they'll be very similar to what Team Cromero was like last season. Only 2 people in there, but they do have the ability to both work together really well and keep those consistent top 5 finishes going.
Absolutely, absolutely. Driver of the meeting at the minute is an equal share for 6 drivers. Sorry.
Fantastic.
It is. It
Love
shows.
to see it.
It's good, isn't it? Because it shows the depth of the field with skill and ability to pull out a really good race between their individual performances. So that's really good. Salon's Safe Driving Award, Fraser Garrity at the top. To your point, he's been very, very safe this season, and therefore that's translated into high point scoring. Same for Jeff Saunders, to be fair. He's up here again in this Safe Driver Award, but it doesn't diminish from his point scoring prowess. Chris Needham, Pete Newman and Stephen Hurds, two or three of the fastest races we've ever had. Chris Needham, a previous champion, Pete Newman, the current reigning champion, and Stephen Hurd, who's blisteringly fast. Also, ridiculously safe, all 5 of those.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, the stats, or in this case, the facts, do not lie with what I was saying with Fraser. Oh, thank you. T-shirt idea. But Fraser, like I say, is keeping it nice and safe, getting consistent, and that's why he's as high as he is in the Yams. Jeff, through seasons of practicing how to be safe, is now naturally safe. It's good to see him taking a few more risks, and if someone's not able for JC Academy Gold to get the points, then we know that Jeff is a fantastic candidate to pick up some points for the team. So great with that. And like you say, quick drivers just behind them as well, also safe. And it's, we say every week, just respecting this league, the safety of all. It transitions across into the officials. So not only do we have our drivers quite safe in the officials, but because they know how to be safe, they can concentrate on improving their driving. And there's been a lot of drivers in our roster, Pete, who have been getting podiums and even wins in some cases since this new season started.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a crucible for generating really good, stable, safe, but also very fast drivers, this league. It's proven that over many seasons now. 24 seasons we're rolling with this now. Even more than the V8 ESC, which has been going on for many more years, but they do less seasons in 12 months. So, Andrea Stefanina on your screens at the minute, trying to bolster his current qualifying time. He is in the Audi. I don't know whether it's the preferable car. What do you know of the cars in this one? Have we got a pig and a brilliant car or not?
Historically, the Honda Civic has been absolutely fantastic at Donington. I don't expect that to change.
Okay.
With the last chicane there at the end, it's extremely high curbs, as we'll see when we do the track guide a little bit later in qualifying. The Hyundais are usually a little bit better with those. The improved new Audi is quick in the right hands around here. I think we're going to see some very effectively used Audis in this session tonight.
Okay. That's very good. Very good to know. At the minute, Andrea Stefanina is by far the fastest Audi on track in this practice session. Jaden Scotton is very much the fastest of the Elantras in this session. He's just pulled the car up. There are 6 Hondas in the top 7 places, which tells you everything you need to know, folks, as we trip over into that qualifying session that Jay was just mentioning. A couple of cars either back or returning with no paint jobs tonight. One is Michael Hall for Result X Pure Sims, and one is Fee, who we've got back, which is great to have Fee back on the track.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's good. Let's have a look at the chaos and craziness that is pit lane exit in these sessions. Look at the state of that. It's hilarious, isn't it? Look at him, he's trying to get out of the way. I mean, brilliant. Love it. Let's have a look at this lot coming out here. It's quite a crowded house.
It is like watching everybody dive into a retail car park
Yeah,
for a Black Friday sale at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Alan says the grid is a wonder. It really is, honestly. It really is.
Or back in the days where you'd rush out to get that midnight release of a game or something like that, Call of Duty or FIFA, and then the Tesco car park is full of mums just waiting in their cars.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Good evening to Brad Sexton on the chat. He says, let's go kneecaps and Daniel Mills. Wobbly's not racing. I don't know whether anybody's heard, but he may be moving house. It's just,
Oh, is he?
Apparently
that's
so.
news to me.
News to me too. It's not like he's posted it 3,000 times on all social media.
Oh, look at me, I can afford a house in this climate.
Oh dear, it's so funny. It's like he's the first person ever to move house on planet Earth. Who's the first car out? It's Renee again. Hello, Renee. Yeah, he's flashing his lights. Oh my
God,
goodness.
and that's, we're going to,
Oh,
wow.
That's a feature, isn't it? I'm sure you'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes.
We'll do a running lap with Renee once we get back round, shall we? Because he's the first car on an open lap, and that'll give you more time to prepare for your words of wisdom. Oh, we're not going to bother with him. Let's go with Logan.
Have a wonderful time.
Oh dear, that was prophetic, wasn't it? So we'll not bother with Renee doing us a fast lap. We'll go with
What a
Logan.
beautiful paint that is. Oh my God.
So, Sam Boozin. He's what? Yeah, moving house, mate, apparently. It's not like anybody else's, right? Also, secret Sam Boozin is as well. But he's chosen not to... Ooh, sideways from Logan. He's chosen not to post it on all social media ever. He's letting cars go, so he's knackered his first. Knackered his first lap. I'm going to hand it over to you then. I'm going to jump on board with him. And we'll do a lap with your lovely track introduction, Jay.
Absolutely, thank you very much, Pete. And Donington National, short, fast, and just enough corners to ruin your lap before you've realised it's gone wrong. Let's get straight into it. Passing the line and into turn 1 red gate, cut slightly across the pit exit to open the corner up. Use that pit exit as your braking marker, glide the car in and aim for a late apex. Do it right and you're on the throttle early and clean. Do it wrong, you're taking a steep trip into the countryside with no refund. Turn 2, keep right and stay flat to open up turn 3, grain occurs. Earlier run, you might need a small lift over a blind crest. Turn 4, old hairpin, brake just before a little angle in the paint, stay wide, sweep it in with a short lift, and don't panic if you pick up a bit of dirt. It's practically part of the racing line at this point. Turn 5, it's likely is bridge. Roll yourself a little bit out for 6. It's all about setting up the next corner, which is McLean's. Brake just as turn 6 curbs ends. Treat it like red gate, apex, trail it in, straight back onto the throttle. Turn 8 coppice, it's a sneaky little thing. Just after the tower disappears, light brake and a downshift to float over the crest. Turn too early and the game hands you a slowdown faster than you can say, that felt fine. But let it run a bit wider with the second apex to keep the steering calm and the front tyres happy. Finally, the lap maker or lap destroyer, the chicane. Spot the mini board and cut across the front, pop, skip, jump. Be careful not to get a slowdown, keep the car within the lines. And as Donington National, just like that last part of the track ride, there was no rest, no forgiveness, and absolutely no time to relax. Get into the rhythm and it feels effortless. Miss one corner and the whole lap politely falls apart.
Very good, Jay, very good. So fast, I didn't almost have time to send Sam Boozin some messages about his house thing. Apparently...
Ask him for advice from Wobbly, because Wobbly knows everything about moving house.
Yeah, because he's experienced at it now. Okay, so I don't know how many cars are in the session at the minute. Oh, we're still watching from Logan's on board. Thank you, Logan, by the way. Sponsored by Alpha Touring Championship, who run in an American time slot league of TCRs. They regularly get races as well populated now, apparently, as we do. It's quite an experience. Go and watch their races. It's all online. They race on a Tuesday, record and play on a Saturday, the broadcast. So it's retrospectively done, but it's nonetheless highly exciting. Stephen Hurd is your provisional pole man, getting a tow, by the look of it, from... Is that Tony?
That'll be Tony, yes.
Yeah, Tony. So that's going to help him no end, because Tony's already quick.
It's in fact an SRG 1-2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Plenty of cars just there who definitely have the ability to ruin that SRG front row party.
Yeah, it's actually Sam Blease that's towing Stephen Hurd around. My apologies.
okay.
Yeah. So he's got one
that's
of the...
me. Got that wrong as well.
No,
Sorry.
it's all right. You know, equally guilty. Valentine says, I heard he's moving house. Keep it quiet. Mum's the word. Tom Griffiths.
Oh.
Ooh, that was,
New pole man
what?
in Stefanina.
Where's he gone? Where is
However,
Alberto?
David Johansson.
Yeah.
David Johansson has a quickest of the session, sector 2.
Ooh,
And
he's over the line.
across the line, and
Yes.
big improvement. David Johansson takes the pole at the moment. We're still not even halfway through qualifying yet, and expect to see plenty of people going into the pits or resetting their cars to get their new tyres.
Is it worth it?
Having
Is it?
yet another go.
Is it
Absolutely.
worth it? Oh, right, okay.
It's a 1 minute 10 lap. You can get so many laps here. In fact, it's why we keep seeing so many people coming out the pits now. That could ruin a couple of people's laps.
Yeah, he's
We'll
gonna.
see
Andrea's
what
gonna have to be
happens.
careful here. That's that big queue of traffic that he's.
At this point, I'll just go off track.
Yeah, well, that's what he's
Rejoin
doing.
there.
Yeah. It's a wise decision, to be honest. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's reset. Actually, it's so crowded, this track. I mean, look at the times. 1 second covers how many places, Jay?
It is up to 29th
29.
place.
What?
29th place.
Obscene. Oh,
And it's
even into
up to
Chinchilla.
37th.
What?
Yeah, up to where is it? Up to 38th place is less than 2 seconds.
So that's Darrell, right? Okay, Darrell Wright in 39th there. So he's rocking it. At the minute, top pro-am is PVG. Nice. And a good amount ahead of Tom Griffiths at the minute. And then Thomas Asboth is your third placed pro-am driver. And then in AM class at the moment, Chris London is your provisional class leader on the start grid. Second is Josh Taylor, and then left-handed Special Girl, special in the right way, if you know it, or the wrong way. I don't know, but that's what he's changed his name to. It was Scissor Girl, but he's tried to take that back, Jay.
I
Doesn't
have
work.
no comment to make on
No,
the session,
no.
on the issue.
Jaden's got not posted an official time.
Until now,
Oh, he hasn't got a sector 1, has he? Oh, yeah, sorry.
40th. 40th,
40th.
Jaden. 40th.
Who's in the
That's
top
the
5?
first challenge.
Yeah. Right, lots of people on an outlap, including Andrea Stefanina. I'm hoping he's going to put in a time to keep those Audis, keep those Hondas honest. He is in the Audi, obviously. Where's another Audi? Where's the next Audi? Tom Griffiths is the next one. Then Stefan Goebel. There's a thing to note. VCS
Wow.
have abandoned the Veloster and are now in the German-powered Audi, which they used to drive religiously, even when the new cars came out, and then they went to the Veloster.
You
He's
see
abandoned
Michael
that.
Hall nearly take out that Audi there. Michael
Oh, really?
Hall has been absolutely motoring in that final sector. So, got a really good, nearly top 10 time after an okay first and second sector. You see this, the qualifying session is a tactical battle by itself because it's a 1 minute 10 lap. It's actually quite a narrow track in places as well, Donington.
Yes,
But
very. Yeah.
you have to really pick your push laps and try not to accidentally give somebody else a nice boost through the majority of the circuit.
Yeah, true. Like I said, feedback with us. Needs to upload her work guard paint, but she is in a work guard car, the same as Chris Dixon, who also needs to upload his paint. And where's Andy Littler? Not in the session tonight, so he must be working. He's a hard-working boy. Thomas Asboth moves up into still third in class, but moves ahead of Carl Hardy there, briefly. And Jack Brown, wow, that was a big jump.
I tell you what, Jack Brown. I don't know if you had a chance to watch my Strength of Field broadcast yesterday.
No, I was
Jack
too busy.
Brown took it to two 5k plus drivers jumped them both at the start and led for 12 minutes with both of them. And I think actually Johansson was one of the drivers, so he kept him at bay for about 11, 12 laps before
Nice.
they eventually got the passes in. But it was such a great show, and expect him to have a really good start again today and potentially be looking for another Pro-Am win today.
Very cool. Very cool. What have they done to the Veloster? Not going well. No, it's really not. Even Stephen Walker can only get it at the minute. It's 13th on the grid. It's a bit of a pig at the moment, but he's going to carry on with it because that's what Stephen Walker does. He's always been the same. There are a couple of others, but they are diminishing.
I realised, Peter, I made a completely big mistake on the names there.
What
Alex
did you
in the
do?
chat let me know it's Andre Castro and Kim the Norwegian guy, which, to be honest, I'm happy to call him that from now on. Kim the Norwegian guy. Yeah,
Excellent.
sorry, Johansson was in the other race because him and Jaden had an epic battle throughout the whole of the second race, and the finishing gap between them by the end of the race was 0.02 seconds.
Right. What? 0.02?
Yes. Honestly,
Did
Pete,
they measure it
watch
with an A4 sheet of paper turned on its edge?
something that size, but I'm not going to tell you what it was.
Oh dear. Well, at the minute, David Johansson is currently on pole provisionally by 0.008 of a second. Is that even measurable?
Do you not remember that Formula One race? I don't know if it was Magny-Cours or if it was Jerez or something like that, where it had Hightower, Frentzen, I think it was Schumacher, and possibly Jacques Villeneuve, all three of them getting the same time.
Yeah.
And the only way they separated them was literally whoever did the time first, which was Frentzen, I think, at the time.
I don't remember who got out on top, but yes, I do remember them all getting the same time. I don't think that's ever been repeated anywhere, has it? I don't know.
I can only imagine maybe in some oval qualifying or anything like that, but even then they're so... oh, Stephen Hurd
Good grief.
with a very quick time there, nearly in the 1:08. We have 2 minutes left of the session. Got a lot of people jumping into the pit lane now, and a lot of people quickly jumping out at the same time. As this is a sprint feature, once it hits 15 minutes, the session ends. You don't get a chance to finish your lap, and now is a good time for everybody to perhaps get all their pits entrances sorted. Because I tell you what, race number 2, it's if you think Logan's entry there was pretty brash, imagine 5 of them doing it at the same time.
Terrifying. But he was to say too fast entering is an understatement, because he was doing at least like 3 million miles an hour going in there. That was funny. If you can bother to try and find it, folks, you'll find a broadcast of me racing around here where I enter the pits and just carry on, and then exit the pits again without stopping, because when I'd entered the pits, I was so focused on not getting crashed into by the car behind me that I drove straight past my own pit box, looked in my mirrors and went, why is my guy waving his flag behind me? How stupid is that? And then I realised I'd just driven straight past it.
Oh yeah, if you got that first pit box in this size grid.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, it's gone. It's gone before you even know it. Everybody's trying to park it now. This is a heat race, folks. Tonight, you are going to be entertained by a 20-minute race, surely, with a 5-minute interlude and then a 40-minute race. Everybody's on limited fuel. There's no need for a pit stop unless you've got damage in the first of tonight's races, but there is certainly sure of it in the second of tonight's races. You get 1 fast repair if you're a driver per race, but only the 1, and you get 15 incident points before you have to do a drive of shame, and then every 15 incident points you get another drive of shame. I can assure you they won't be entering the pits that fast in the second of tonight's races. Each race week has a maximum single points score of 330 points, regardless of what the format is, as we trip over into our first race of the evening. I'm going to run through the grid, but I'm going to do it names only because the grid is 43 cars long. or more maybe. Is it 45? 45 cars long. Stephen Hurd will lead us away. He is your pole man for tonight for Sim Racing Grid. His teammate David Johansson will line up next to him. Pete Newman got booted to third in the last and dying seconds of that qualifying session as I extend the grid. Jaden Scotton, thanks to Jamie Wilson for tripping the session over. Appreciate it. Jaden Scotton will go off 4th. Daniel Mills will go off 5th for his fan club that's on the chat. Andrea Stefanino will go off 6th for his. Sam Blees will go off 7th. Michael Hall off 8th. 9th will be Logan McKinsey. Renee Earhart will go off 10th. 11th will be Tom Griffiths. 12th will be Tony Walker. 13th will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. Stephen Walker off 14th. 15th, Jack Brown. 16th, Thomas Asboth. Carl Hardy off 17th. 18th will be Tom Woodcock. Jamie Wilson off 19th. Stefan Goebel off 20th. 21st, Dietmar Hoos. 22nd, Kev Aylett. Demis Tigchalar off 23rd. 24th will be Taurus Vosberg. 25th will be Fraser Geraghty. Daniel Lewis off 26th. Chris London off 27th. 28th will be Jura Larkinen. Chris Needham off 29th. 30th will be Stefan Klauke. Jamie Ayres will go off 31st. 32nd will be Deck Crowther. Paul Hurley off 33rd. 34th will be Josh Taylor. Darryl Wright off 35th. 36th will be RDJ, Ronald D. Young. Where am I? There. 37th, David Ayres. 38th will be Thomas Coombe. 39th will be CBDB, which is Chesney Vandenbroek. 40th will be Silas Goebel. Chris Dixon off 41st. 42nd will be Andy Littler. He is in the session. Fee will go off 43rd. 44th will be Kylie, Jason Haddington. And Jeff Saunders will go off 45th. Right, let's get some cameras on a car that's on track. I was on on Sam. Look at that. It's just beautiful when they're not flashing the lights, isn't it? It's like, if I position the camera like that, then we can't see anybody actually flashing. That's good. And we are ready, folks, for tonight. Why did I mention that? Why do I do it to myself, Jay? Or did you do that?
I don't know. I didn't have to set the grid.
Whatever. Right. Here we go, folks.
Green flag.
We are racing at Donington. Barney's out there waving
Oh my
like.
god, a few were starting like at the chicane. They're still
oh
going
yeah,
around the chicane
oh
now.
yeah, there's good
Wow.
fun. Ooh, here we go into turn 1. It's very careful. 3 wide into the turn, 2 wide leaving the turn. It's pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody has been warned about the dangers of going too wide around a few of these corners in the pre-race briefing. So far, so good, but still expect to maybe see 1 or 2 slip-ups. But
Top 4
I
have
mean,
broken away.
We've seen it in the past races this season already. Like everyone is really doing well there. I think Amy Ayres is off the circuit somewhere.
Thomas Coombe has taken the extra bit, and Chris Needham trying to get back on after hitting the grass.
Handful of meatballs, but we'll see what happens after these. Yep.
Wow. Okey-dokey. Daniel Mills leading the charge for everybody else. What was that going on?
Take charge to see them both wide, and wow, how they've both kept that going is absolutely brilliant. Absolute godsend for the SRGs. All these two
It's like the
white
start of the race. What's going on?
Wow.
Oh no!
RDJ.
Oh no! 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 Thought we
They're
were going to
getting
have tears.
closer and closer, but I tell you what, some fantastic racing from that's RDJ, Fiona, Darryl Wright, Stefan Goebel as well. I think I saw Chris Needham in the pits too. PVG is off the track and losing positions. Dropping down from 14th.
He's dropping that fast, I can't even get a camera on him. Whoa, that's a long way off the track. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Let me find it first. Can't even find
At
it.
the moment, Derry Johansson in the lead with Stephen Hurd in second, Pete Newman and Jaden Scotton rounding out the rest of that top 4. Daniel Mills holding off a few cars in 5th, but Daniel Mills getting past Jaden.
Yeah,
so
and
Jaden there
Andrea.
to get a few fast.
Andrea's got him as well. And now he's got Logan bearing down on him. That can't be comfortable.
Yeah, both teammates, so that works out.
Oh, that's true.
Slow down for Pete Newman.
What?
And I tell you what, that
It's
is
unusual.
absolutely perfect for Derry
Everybody?
Hansen and Stephen Hurd at the moment.
Yeah, they're away.
Because now they've got a lovely 2-second gap between themselves and Daniel Mills, and now Mills has a fast Jaden and a fast Pete Newman who started ahead of him.
Oh, don't do
but saying
this.
that, they're both fighting at the moment, and Pete Newman just backs out that one slightly, nearly gives Logan an opportunity to sneak past, but a fantastic exit from Pete puts him at an advantage on the next couple of corners. McQueen is going to be on the inside for, see what Logan does here. Does he help defend his teammate, or does he go for that little gap himself? And look how close
That is a little
it's
gap.
a hair's width at the moment between Jaden and Pete. Pete slightly missing that hairpin just there, and that's
Oh,
going to
look at
allow
that.
Logan a chance, and Logan's got a decision to do here. Does he push someone who's fighting his teammate to try and get himself a better position himself, or what? Got to hope that join on the radio, they're both quite good at communicating. And look at that, how perfectly they just slotted in there.
Yeah.
As long as Logan defends the inside here, it's going to make it a bit hard for Stephen Walker to take advantage of the slow JC Academy cars. Now to that final chicane. I can start to breathe again, Pete. Over to you.
Yeah, take a big deep breath before you pass out. Oh, it's getting messy here now as well. So Rene Earhart didn't have the best qualifying, but he's making his way through the field with Stephen Walker. Stephen's up 5 places. Just shows you don't need the fastest actual vehicle, you just need the racecraft to make it work. And he's going to get another one. Is he? No, he's got a Logan blocking his path right now. Said nobody ever until this point. Logan doesn't block anything. He's so fast. Oh, and there we go. We've got one going nearly round. Stephen Walker straightens his car. That's the save of the century right there. Jack Brown's got to avoid. Well done. Everybody got through there. Oh, but apparently Stephen didn't. No traction. Red hot tyres, that is, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, and once you go off at Donington, it takes so long to get yourself back in momentum when you get back on the track. This early in the race as well, when everyone's still in a one big pack, it's nearly a sentence for misfortune.
Yeah.
See what that exit from Stephen there, though, is going to get him a place back.
Well, they're 3 wide going into...
Turn one.
Is it Redgate turn 1? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, there's another chance
No.
here for the Veloster. Nope, the Honda shuts the door there. That actually makes it a lot easier for Stephen to get the move done there on it. Damn it. Oh, sorry, you're lacking it.
Yeah, that's Euro. Euro didn't have the greatest of qualifying. He did worse than we've seen him do recently. Fraser Garrett used top AM-class car. Funny that.
Yeah,
but-
I'd say he's just he's really good at getting through, picking the lines, keeping it safe. I was just going to say as well, I just saw Taurus at some point.
Yeah, he's in
quite
there.
high up as well, having a really good first race so far. So that's it. Up at 17th, actually in front of Stephen Walker at the moment. So a nice one so far this week, but this race is far from done. We are only, ladies and gentlemen, despite being starting lap 6 now, not even 6 minutes into
What?
the session.
Never.
Okay, now we are. I lied to you.
Oh.
Michael with a slowdown in the worst possible place, see him pulling off to the side there.
Yeah.
Is it going to be enough for Griffiths to get through, perhaps?
Maybe Jack Brown as well if he's quick. No, he's not burnt it off yet,
Paul
though. It's still
has
there.
to slow down, and there we go.
So he might get done by the Audi.
Very likely.
Yeah.
Next left-hander here is going to solidify the position. And really nicely done there by Griffiths, actually, if they can get
Oh,
Griffiths out
Demis.
there as well.
Demis, where have you gone?
That's
Oh,
right. Ooh, that
rejoin.
might not be the
Oh!
best place, and that was not the best place to re-enter the course.
No, it wasn't. Oh, and it's still going on. There's nothing blocking. Oh, that might be.
No,
No, he's off the line, isn't he? Yeah.
No, that was,
Oh, dear
that
me.
was a very rare error just there, I feel, by Demis.
Yeah.
They're going to be absolutely kicking themselves that they've gone and done that. Meanwhile, on the back straight coming up to the hairpin, it's still so tight here in this battle for 14th place, led by the cutting corny car just there. A bit slow out of there, and the Ramstein stamped car at the back is now on the attack from Taurus Vosberg, looking to get the pass done on the outside. And I tell you what, even though Dietmar's got the inside line. Taurus is going to have the inside of turn number 3, which is number 67.
Whoa,
How to
that's a nice move.
Stephen Walker to take advantage of that one. So Taurus gets
Opportunistic.
away from that one, and Walker gets another place. A slowdown for Stephen Walker, though.
No.
He now has 3 cars behind him. Doesn't have to take that slowdown straight away. The track is that short. He could go up. Whatever this next corner is above the top of the Benjamin flip. Coppice.
Coppice.
Coppice, that's the one, sorry. He can still serve it at the end there, and looks like, they've
he's
still
got rid of
kept
it.
up with Taurus, so I wonder if Taurus made a slight mistake into one of those corners, but look at that Tetris block of cars behind. There's a lot of shuffling about behind, and
Oh, dear.
the car, and how there was only one car involved with that, I do not know. That was nearly a recipe
That could have
for
been
disaster.
everybody out. Yeah. Right, what's happening at the front? Well, 2 SRG cars, David Johansen and Stephen Hurd, kind of having this their own way right now. Daniel Mills is doing his best to reduce the gap, but he's brought, well, he's got company, hasn't he, in the super fast Andrea Stefanina. And then a little jump back to Pete Newman and Jaden Scott, and everybody's, it's like Noah's Ark here, everybody's 2 by 2. Logan's on his own though, he breaks the tradition. And then a few gaps between cars back to 10th place, which is Michael Hall, who's bringing Jack Brown kinda with him, Tom Griffith and Thomas Asboth, both passing Andy Littler there. And then we've got this raging battle that's been going on for quite a while, which is Taurus Bosberg, Stephen Walker and Jura Larkinen. And then everybody else, really.
Fantastic exit just there from Stephen Walker, by the way. Gained about
Ooh,
a
where's
tenth
Taurus
and a half
gone?
just
Oh,
from...
what?
Where's he gone? He's still on my screen.
He blipped out on mine.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, fair enough. But Stephen Walker now, this is going to be a really big experience now for Taurus. Stephen Walker, one of the best that we have here, and so nimble with that Veloster, knows exactly where and when to push it. Taurus might have his work cut out. This one has to really squeeze everything out of that Honda. Speaking of people who are battling with that Honda, Andrea Stefanina has overtaken Daniel Mills, the Audi, prevailing in that
Sorry,
one,
missed
going
it.
into the final chicane, and with just half the race gone, write it down in chat. 3.4.
Mistake from Daniel, maybe? No, not really. Just a really good exit from McLean's and then up the hill to Coppice, and he was in the right place at the right time. Well done to Andrea Stefanina.
Absolutely.
Very clean. Like it.
Steal what you can here.
So Paul Hurley with part of a car.
That would have been from, was it yours rejoin? No, Demis's rejoin
It
earlier.
was, yeah.
It was Paul who unfortunately
Yeah.
got the brunt of that one. Very surprised that didn't result in a meatball flag there. So he's able to keep the car going and just try and consolidate the rest of this race.
Sometimes they get meatball flags from having too many flies on the windscreen, and then that car's running around there, Paul Hurley's, with like, it's about 4 foot shorter than it should be. It's just, what? Anyway.
Yeah, it's literally like looking at page 3 in the sun at the moment. It's just the
hottest
top.
part of the sun. Well, I'm just saying. You not heard that
Battle
joke.
in front. Oh,
Really?
and see what you might want to go a couple of cars in front on this one because they're all bunching up like crazy. And Paul getting a couple of moves in, trying to cover his inside, moves back to the racing line before putting the brakes on, and manages to keep David Ayres away for now. But the front of that car is just going to lose him so much speed, and I expect to see David Ayres potentially try and get another move in here. Though if I was David, I would just set up this move for turn number 1.
Speaking of turn number 1, here we are. Quite a few JAS Racing Esports cars here surrounding Jura Larkinen.
Into the Ven quite well at the moment, being the meat in this sandwich. But
Yeah, he's
there
doing
he
all
goes
right
so far.
actually. He's the 3rd placed Audi driver at the moment. at the minute, David Johansson still leads the race, only just from his own teammate Stephen Hurd. Andrea Stefanina now has been unleashed to chase them. He's not making massive
Only
inroads.
caught up 3 attempts, to be honest.
Yeah.
On this one, so it's
Not enough
not
yet.
going their way at the moment.
No. Daniel
So
Mills
look-
staying with him though.
Look at 18th place at the moment.
18,
so Pete,
18.
he's making his way through the grid, taking advantage of those making mistakes. And let's be honest, that rejoin from earlier would have greatly aided Fraser and a load of others in gaining a load of extra positions.
Yeah,
there.
look at his exit out of that
Look
chicane.
at that.
was a
Brilliant.
pro move. Pro
And
move.
look at that teammate then helping by giving the slipstream across, helping
Yeah.
Fraser even further. And they've got a really well-oiled team at the moment at
They
just
have.
average sim racing esports.
It's terrifying, really, isn't it? When you, cause
It
when
is.
when you
It's
speak to them,
great.
you're like, how do you even tie your shoes in the morning? But never mind.
You can always get someone else to tie your shoes for you, Pete.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Mr. Stefanina is not gaining yet. It's not discernible by the naked eye, but
he's
yes,
actually
he
just
is.
lost a load
Oh,
of
is he?
time there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'll show up then.
There's
Alan,
actually
you're
a
right.
battle there's a battle going on in front of the SRG boys. Get over to them now. It's one's moved out of the way, which is number 73, which I think is Eura.
Yeah.
No, it's Demis.
No,
Sorry,
Demis.
I keep getting Demis and Eura.
Silas is the one ahead.
Yep. Oh, and as we go get some teammate fights here, perhaps not, and
We know they will fight though, don't we? So
yep, and they've both backmarks there doing their best to try and give the space to the SRG, and to be honest, they've done a pretty good job there. Don't have to let them go, and we caught a catch just in time.
Tony Walker
Michael
got
Hall.
helped around there by Michael Hall. I'm sure there's some colourful language going on right now in a BSTV helmet. Tom Griffiths trying to take the opportunity, but he a little bit wise to that. More battling going on with this massive mob back here. And when you consider that this is for 24th place, still good points on the table, but it just shows how good the battling is right the way through the field. This is Josh Taylor, currently second in class in AM, with Paul Hurley.
Just behind them.
David Ayres, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of different teams fighting
Hang
close
on.
here. As Thomas Coombe going on to the inside.
David Ayres, David Johansson's just taken the lead of the race. Oh,
Yep,
this is
Stephen
crazy.
Walker has overtaken Vosberg. Vosberg currently having that coveted
Ooh.
15th position. And meanwhile, everything's going on here. This
Yeah.
is the battle to watch at the moment.
It
Less
is.
than 5 minutes left though, and tell what, the exit out of this chicane could provide yet even more passes, especially with Fraser looking at getting that 17th place from Euro.
Yeah, so here comes left-handed special girl. Not going to do it just now, and the battle for third place is hotter than a hot thing on a hot day, as Silas tries to get out of the way of it. Andrea says thank you as he scoots through. How long have we got left in the race? 4 minutes. 2
4
more
minutes,
laps.
so probably another 7 laps to go.
Yeah. Oh dear. T under masses of pressure at the minute from Thomas Asboth. No, from Tom Griffiths, I apologise. Thomas is right behind him. And gaining on the pair of them quite rapidly, actually. Going to nip back to this group because Andre is losing time to Daniel Mills. The two SRG boys are off and away down the road. Taurus Vosberg wants his position back from Stephen Walker.
So a great exit there from Taurus there, and could get an opportunity to maybe make a pass at the old hairpin.
Does he want this though? He's in 15th.
Potentially, I mean, Steven's not using the entirety of the entrance curve to open up the corner, so he is a little bit on the defensive for now. That could give Taurus the advantage a little bit later. If Steven's willing to play that defensive, then Taurus could get a really good exit out of the corner. Hope that the Honda's pace can potentially, in fact, I'll go to them right now because Vosberg is right on the tail of Stephen Walker,
But if he
especially
stays-
coming.
So if he stays where he is, he's got pole for the race too.
True, but some people, Pete, they love to race.
Yeah, true.
But a mistake here could cause a seismic shift in race 2's grid, and potentially give Fraser the chance, if he can get past one more person, to start on pole, which you'd absolutely love, Pete.
Oh dear. Oh,
He's
that'd be...
sweating already.
Yes. Enough said. Right, more battling. Oh, Andrea and Daniel Mills has gone super wide there as well. Nobody got to slow down.
Still really close at the moment, but the lead is both the SRG, an absolutely flawless race 1 so far, pretty much from the get-go, as poor starts from others around them have allowed them to go on ahead whilst everyone else is scrapping for that final podium place.
Tell you what, Chris Needham was in the pits, but he's made his way all the way back to 32nd, which everyone's going, yeah, it's 32nd, but that is a result. Honestly.
Yeah, that's like 15 places.
No white flag. No white flag. What?
Yeah, we're literally that close, so there will be 2 more laps.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody's fueled up for that, because this is a sprint race, folks. That's close, isn't it? Good
It
grief.
is so close.
So precise.
Behind Fraser, does Fraser go for the attack, or does he defend from Jamie Wilson?
Jamie Wilson's having a bit of this.
Yeah. Jamie won't mind at all trying to take that outside, just in case it happens.
Oh.
A little. So that's the problem with that first apex corner there. If you hook your tyre over the top, it could cause a lot of instability. But Fraser managed to keep it together there for now.
Stefan Klauke moving up. Yeah. I can't even find them on the tower. So, oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Yep, going into turns 2 and 3. Klauke's going to have the advantage here, but if Thomas Kuhn can keep alongside, he'll have the line into this one. He does, however, have 2 Racing Forces cars. Klauke would have had the much quicker exit on there.
Thomas has
Monty one
been done
to
by
get
RDJ.
from there as well. Yeah. So went for the move, but ended up losing.
No.
There.
That's the second time that Tony Walker's been turned this race. White flag.
Yeah, white flag just here. Look how close together everybody is.
Oh my, giddy aunt. Oh, it's Stephen Walker.
They dive just there from Stephen Walker, but there was a
How did he
Audi
stop
in
that?
the way.
Wow.
Special Veloster powers, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh no, Logan's got to slow down. Where is he? No, he's not at threat at the minute.
Yeah, you could probably get away with another few corners, but we might need to go back to 12th place at the moment, see what they're going to at the moment. And I'll tell you what, I'm surprised.
Taurus is through on Stephen. Missed that at the chicane.
Yeah, Logan McKinsey finally gets rid of the slowdown, but about to go over the line now, your race winners.
Andy Little, a black flag.
With
Sorry.
Stephen Hurd getting 2nd place as they cross that line there.
Whoa.
And 3rd place, Stefanina, with Daniel Mills, Pete Newman,
Whoa, that
James
was close.
Scotton making it the rest of that
Holy
top
hell.
5. There's still another couple of battles, including this one here. This could have big implications for the reverse grid if someone messes this up. I'm watching that timing tower to see if anyone gets a heartbreaking slowdown there. And then even behind Fraser Gerety, Uri Larkin and Jamie Wilson as well, all fighting to the line. There's someone going into the
Andy,
pits, but I don't think they've got anything to do with this race here.
No, it was Andy Littler. He's got a black flag on the last lap.
Oh, and the Racing Forces team might be looking at getting maybe 1 or 2 points, but I tell you what, Paul Hurley's done a fantastic job to keep that many cars behind him on
With
the
only
exit.
half
Is he
a
going
car.
to keep it going till the line?
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got it
he
done,
is.
yeah.
And it's a photo finish between
RDJ.
RDJ and Klauke.
Yeah.
0.085.
Such good racing. All the way down the field. Where's Daniel Lewis? There he is. Chris London in behind him. Chris London had a great practice session. He just had trouble at the beginning of this race. Okay, so that was riddled with drama, wasn't it? Let's go and have a look at how that ended up, folks, because that was a bit mental. David Johansson was your race winner by nearly half a second in the end over his own teammate Stephen Hurd, both for Sim Racing Grid. That is a huge points haul in the team championship, so well done to them. Andrea Stefanina got third in the end over Daniel Mills. Andrea Stefanina for Dynamic E Motorsports and Daniel Mills for Impact Racing. No wobbly this evening. Did I mention he was moving house? Pete Newman, 5th for Result X Pure Sims. Jaden Scotton, 6th for for JC Academy. His teammate Logan McKinsey, 7th behind him, but some way behind him actually. I'm surprised by that. Renee Earhart was 8th for Cutting Corny. Michael Hall was 9th for Result X Pure Sims. Then the first of our Pro-Am cars, Jack Brown, with a class win there, 10th on track, just an average sim racer gold. Thomas Osboth was 2nd in class, 11th on track for Spin and Toe Motorsport, and Tom Griffiths gets himself class podium and 12th overall. And that's a really good result from Tom Griffiths, isn't it, Jay?
Absolutely.
Solid, that. Taurus Vosberg was 13th with Stephen Walker right behind him, 14th for BSTV. And then Tom Woodcock will be your poleman for race 2 from a 15th place finish in race 1, just an average sim racer. Eura Larkin was 16th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. Fraser Garrity, left-handed special girl, 17th, top AM-class car. Not seen that all season, have we, Jay? For just an average sim racer. Jamie Wilson, 18th for Team Chimera. Excuse me. 19th was Kev Aylett for just an average sim racer. Stephen Goebel was 20th for VTS Esports. Tony Walker was 21st after getting turned a couple of times in that one for BSTV. Deck Crowther was 22nd for Blade Designs. 2nd in class and 23rd on track, Josh Taylor for JC Academy Bronze. David Ayres was 24th and 3rd in class for Safeguard. Must have came off the flashy light button just for a little while. 25th was Jamie Ayres for Result Clothing. Paul Hurley was 26th for just an average sim racer gold. Stephen Clark was 27th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Purple, just ahead of his teammate RDJ Ronald de Jong in 28th. 29th was Thomas Coombe for JC Academy Silver. Dietmar Hoos was 30th for Cutting Corny. Chris Needham was 31st for Airsmart Racing. Chesney Vandenbroek was 32nd for JC Academy Silver. Jeff Saunders was 33rd for JC Academy Gold. Chris Dixon was 34th for Work Guard. Daniel Lewis was 35th for Blade Designs. Chris London was 36th for JC Academy Bronze. Kylie was 37th for Airsmart Racing, with Demis Tichelaar 38th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. 39th was Silas Goebel for VTS Esports, with Sam Blees 40th after an early lap incident for BSTV. Darryl Wright, same story, 41st for Safeguard. PVG, 42nd for Result Clothing. Fee was 43rd for Work Guard, ahead of her teammate Andy Littler, 44th. And then Carl Hardy was some way back and some laps down for Result X Pure Sims after incidents early on. Well, that was a drama-ridden first race, I think, Jay. Sideways through that one for Chris London, okay, and a bit of wheel spin and anger. What do you foresee in the second of tonight's races? Anything dramatic? Anything that will upset the apple cart? Stephen Walker and Taurus starting quite high up in the field. Do you reckon they're going to just get away and run away?
Potentially. I think the Veloster is about the same on the starts as all the rest of the cars. It just depends how good you are with your clutch on that one. I found, even though there were quite a few big incidents in that first race, I honestly thought it was going to get a little bit messier than that, in all honesty, especially towards this corner here that Logan's going through Old Hairpin.
Old Hairpin,
now, yeah, now that the grid has been reversed and you got all the quicker guys starting in 15th, making their way down, something's going to happen. I just have a really bad feeling. I'm going to quickly check the weather as well while we're here. And...
tell me.
we might just miss out on it.
Oh, why would you get me all excited like that?
There is how long's the race? The race is 40. Oh, actually 40 minutes. Pete, there might be a chance of rain in the final 10 minutes.
Come on, that'd be brilliant. That would be stunningly good. I mean, yeah, we don't want that. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this grid, shall we, folks? Names only. Tom Woodcock will lead us away in this second of tonight's races. Stephen Walker will be on the front row next to him with Taurus in third. Tom Griffiths in fourth. Thomas Asboth in fifth. Let me extend this gridding. Sixth will be Jack Brown. Michael Hall will go off seventh. Eighth will be Renee. Logan will go off ninth. 10th will be Jaden Scotton. Pete Newman off 11th. Daniel Lewis. Daniel Lewis, who's he? Daniel Mills. He's further down the grid. Daniel Mills off 12th. 13th. I didn't really click the button, did I? I'm still not clicking the button right. There we go. Christ, I've gone too far now. Never mind. 13th. I've broken it. Andrea Stefanina.
Sorry, folks, this is normal.
Yeah, situation normal, all F you. Stephen Hurd will go off 14th and David Johansson will go off 15th. Punishment for winning the first race. Euro Larkin off 16th. 17th will be Fraser Garrity. 18th will be Jamie Wilson. Kev Aylett off 19th. 20th will be Stefan Goebel. 21st will be Tony Walker. Deck Crowther off 22nd. Josh Taylor off 23rd. 24th will be David Ayres. Jamie Ayres, that's not going to be confusing at all. 25th, 26th, Paul Hurley. Stefan Clark off 27th. RDJ off 28th. 29th will be Thomas Coombe. Dietmar Hoos off 30th. 31st will be Chris Needham. 32nd will be Chesney Vandenbroek. Jeff Saunders 33rd. 34th will be Chris Dixon. Daniel Lewis off 35th. 36th will be Chris London. Kylie off 37th. 38th will be Demis Tigchalar. Silas off 39th. Sam Blees off 40th. Thinks the grid's upside down. 41st, Dan Errol Wright. 42nd, PVG. Fiona will go off 43rd. Andy Littler will go off 44th. And Carl will go off 45th and bring up the rear of the field in this one. Let's go and look at some cars. Hopefully they're not doing anything with that light button. We can only pray. Oh, that's a good way to view the field, isn't it? Oh, it's better the other way. Hang on. There we go. Right. Let's see what happens at the start of this one, Jay. Do you reckon I go blimp on this or what?
You know what? Blimp's not a bad shout. Blimp on third? Why not?
Blimp on third. Blimp on third. Here we go. Right, here I go. Lights. When the 5 lights go out, folks, we will be racing for 40 minutes. Pit stop needed. That's a long way off. Blimp's about 6 miles away.
That's fine. Oh, what a start from Taurus, though.
Yeah, he's absolutely launched it down the middle of the track. Got early on the brakes, trying to keep it safe. Daniel Mills is down as crashed and somebody's off into the weeds. Let's go into this. Josh Taylor and Ura, I think. Ura not getting on with this track tonight. Oh, look at that. That's Tony Walker off. He's not having the best night either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been turned twice in the first race. He's found the weeds and done some verges in the second race. Kev Aylett struggling as well now. Sam Blees making his way through, and that can't be good. That's Tom Griffiths well out after such a good race in the first one. Maybe he can recover that. Yeah. Nicely timed.
So far, Chris Needham, Dietmar Hoos, Daniel Mills, Josh Taylor and Ura Larkinen all in the pits. We might need to go back to this bit here because I'm certain we could get a couple of slowdowns here, but actually, you know what? Everyone seems to have gone for that pretty damn nicely.
Right, so at the front, Tom Woodcock has managed to keep the super fast Stephen Walker and Taurus Vosberg behind him for now. Jack Brown doing the same for Jaden Scotton, and Tamas doing the same for Renee. Renee's got the crowded house behind him of all the super fast. And now Jamie Wilson has joined the back end of that train, so maybe he can benefit from a tow from the SRG boys if he can catch them by the top of the hill at McLean's.
Yeah, he's going to have to hope that a few people are going too wide into that corner too. Some cars get some speed into that corner there. It's amazing how they managed to keep it all together there. But yeah, Jamie will have to hope for a couple of people to do some battles into the next couple of corners. Maybe a attempted pass for the lead on the final chicane, which could be on the cards. Looking on it, it's only 2 attempts between Tom Woodcock and Stephen Walker. And Stephen Walker has a run on Tom Woodcock, approaching turn number 1 as we nearly get to some sort of mass incident further behind, and Stephen
couldn't do it.
Just short there, and that means potentially another lap led for Tom Woodcock unless he goes wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
But very unlikely. Renee and Pete moving at the moment, side by side, a bit of door banging.
Feeling. It's rather intimate.
And Pete Newman on the grass there slightly, but may have used it to their advantage. So it actually turns that corner much quicker.
That's going to be... Well, I was going to say that's going to be brilliant, but I don't know that it's going to work out fully. Oh, yeah, it is.
One of the best accidental setups of a move I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, Stefan's got to slow down. Chesney's got issues. I don't know where Chesney is on the timing screen. Oh, he's all right. No, he's all right. Oh, my good Gideon. What is going on here?
Yeah,
that's Michael Hall making his way through.
A bit compact here right now, Pete.
Bit.
So, let's see what happens next, because there's going to be a lot of cars who are not going to be willing to go and give up their position. I'll tell you what, Jamie Wilson slowing down there has allowed Fraser Geraghty to get a big run onto it, currently running at 15th. So a great race so far for the AM driver, but Thomas Kuhn and David Ayres are only a few places behind, so it could all get turned onto its head depending on what happens in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, so at the minute, Daniel Mills, Kylie and Dietmar are out. We are going to go and have a look at the start in a minute once everybody's calmed down.
Oh, the lead's getting close.
Oh, is it? Right, I've got to scroll up to get the lead.
Yeah, Michael Hall with a slow down, so that's going to have them losing a couple of places.
He's not got rid of it yet, and he's got trouble in the fact that 3 of the fastest guys on track, Renee, Stephen and David, are right behind him. He's had to pull out of the main racing line. I'll find my words in a minute. Get me in 40 minutes, I'll be able to talk normally.
Sure thing. But both the SRG lads now right behind Michael Hall, breathing down his neck. Remember, Michael's team is ahead of SRG in the team's championship, so this will be
good run from David Janssen.
Fantastic run just there.
Which way is he going?
What Hurd could be boxing Michael Hall in. Michael can only go over so much. It's forced Michael into a position here. Johansson's going to try for the late apex and try and get past him. Nothing at the moment.
Nothing at the moment. David Ayres. David Ayres doing a great job here. He's going to get underneath Stefan Klauke. Oh, he's made it work.
Nearly. That position. He did lose a couple of positions there with both racing forces.
I tell you what, the Honda is mighty going round the outside here.
It really is. Tucking itself inside of the Audi there as well.
Oh, wow.
Like airport compartment bays.
Never heard that sentence said before.
Neither have I.
Sam Blee's making his way up now.
Oh, and there's a shocker up in second place.
What?
And in first place.
What? What's happened there?
Jaden Scotton has jumped a load of places all of a sudden. Might have to rewatch that pass very shortly, but that puts Jaden Scotton up in second place. Stephen Walker occupying first.
Right, here we go. Very quick.
So it looks like Scotton
something's already happened.
Rosberg. And then Jaden just keeps up the momentum going, has the inside, and keeps it going. To be honest, fair enough. I don't know if we carbon from here. Surely not.
Oh my! Good
that
grief.
Is some diving from Jaden. And I tell you what, that was so tight and close. And meanwhile, in front as well, Tom Woodcock defending as hard as they can against Stephen, but I'm guessing that Stephen with the outside line at Old Hairpin is going to carry the speed into it.
He does, yeah. That was sent from about 6 weeks back by Jaden Scotton. That needed a first-class stamp. Meanwhile, Taurus has got past Tom Woodcock. He's now got real trouble because the cars behind him now are Pro-Am cars. He is the Pro-Am leader. So Jack Brown and Thomas Asboth putting like proper class pressure
And that's a great exit from
it
Brown there,
was.
and from Tamas as well. And now Tom Woodcock has a decision
Oh,
to
Chesney
make. Which lane?
and Chris
Yeah, that's
London.
Chesney off.
Where's Chesney gone? Oh, Chesney's back on track, right? Okay, but he needs to be careful because this car's approaching quickly. Oh my, good grief! Yeah.
The back of that Civic
okay.
does not look healthy.
No, it doesn't.
At all.
Broken rear suspension, I'm suspecting. Thijs van Gool on the chat. Evening. Why aren't you racing? Is this just not work for your... Oh! Oh, no!
And there's Logan.
Oh, that's Logan gone.
Logan, keep on the track.
Logan got ejected.
Oh.
Stage right, going through Old Hall Corner. It is brutal, that corner. He's
I
reset
don't
the
know why
car.
I said, can he keep it off the track? I definitely didn't mean keep it off the tyres. Oh, man.
No, that's tearful. Oh, look at how close these three are. This is ridiculous.
Yes, Scott in the lead at the moment is Stephen Walker go for a late lunch here.
No, I don't
He's
think he
going to
will.
Maybe do some fuel saving for a bit. He's right up the bumper there of Jaden Taurus now with an opportunity to get alongside Jaden, giving Taurus the slipstream towards the left-hand side. It's now up to these three what they want to do, what lines are going to take. Taurus breaks a little bit earlier, perhaps to get a much better exit.
But the exit doesn't come, so that one's about where it was before. This is closer. So this is Pete Newman making his way through. David Ayres, getting turned over by Sam Blease, and Stefan behind him. Now, David Ayres is doing a great job. He's in third in class at the minute. And he's got a few cars between him and Thomas Coombe ahead. There's Thomas Coombe. And then Fraser Geraghty, of course, is basically a pro driver now, isn't he? You know?
Just keeping out of the trouble for now.
Oh,
All he
now
has to
this
do
is
is
getting
wait for
meaty.
something. All he has to
Sorry.
do is wait for something to happen here, and that's another position for Fraser. Like,
Yeah.
he's just keeping it safe, and other people winning the positions for him. Stefanino, just literally, wow. It's. I was about to say it's like moving house, but I've never moved house, so I'd have to ask Wobbly
No,
about
you would
that.
have to ask the expert.
Fitting all the
yeah.
shelves in,
Yeah.
all the boxes into the delivery van at like absolute inch perfect measurements. One of the SRGs pulls out. It is going to be
It's an
Stephen
optimistic look, and he's wow.
Oh,
Two
and
of them
what-
nearly. Oh,
Hurd. And Renee
No.
sticks a nose in, and that's. I didn't see from this angle.
That's
exactly
Andrea
how that
Stefanini
looks
getting
there,
roughed up.
but
was that
Ball
optimistic from Renee? It
overtaken.
looked okay to me. It looked like he was
Then-
alongside.
there was a slight gap there, but the racing line is a late apex, but you know, you're in race conditions, so the racing line doesn't always count, does it?
No, true.
Might be one where they'll probably both watch the replay afterwards, and they'll give out any sorries needed just then.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Fraser Geraghty only 2 cars away from doing an overtake on someone with 6.7k. Just saying.
That must feel good.
Chesney Vandenbroek with a slowdown now. I think he's got a very, very damaged car somewhere back there. Renee looking
it is.
proper racy. Come on, Renee. Let's get this done. Cutting Corny
Yeah.
fans are here for you.
Hurd versus Renee. I tell you what, Renee just had
That's
a
nice.
really good exit out of that corner there. Is it going to be enough?
No.
I don't think it's going to be enough for a move now, unless the SRG car makes a late
See,
move.
that's
just
the
then.
same as
Look at
Jaden
that.
Scotland's move, that. From
That's
Pete
so-
Newman.
That was absolute pinpoint. That was hit the stamp and send it.
It really was. Wasn't quite from such a distance. The Royal Mail couldn't even see the post box with Jaden Scotland's move.
Well, if it's
but-
Royal Mail, we probably wouldn't see it until 3 more rounds anyway.
Started the overtake in Donington, finished it on the Nürburgring.
Not looking forward to that track guide, that's for sure.
Really not, yeah. Here's turn 161.
Oh, don't, I've had it already.
Have you?
Oh, 25th, there's a pass just there with Van Gool on titular.
That was good with the cameras that time as well.
Yeah, and A-Let,
Oh!
A-Let
Blimey,
potentially
crikey.
forced a little bit tight just there.
Bit too much. Well, Charles Kellyman, good evening.
Yeah, that was very close there from
It's
PVG.
racing. Oh, good
So
God.
was that, to be honest.
Yeah, it
They're
was.
all getting as tight as each other here. And Kev
Tighter
takes the
than a-
better just there.
Submarine door.
Oh, great, run out of there from
Tony.
Tony Walker. That could be potentially another place up
Yeah.
into 27th.
He's on a mega recovery drive at the minute. That's Carl Hardy behind him there, who's also on a recovery drive from race 1, up 16 places. Wow. Right.
Great job.
Taurus and Stephen. Don't reset your screens, folks. This isn't the first race. This is definitely the second. But the same battle is on right now.
James Scotland at the moment a second and a half ahead. Definitely hoping that everybody else around him starts to throw fisticuffs with each other very, very soon, and for various corners,
Yeah,
multiple
absolutely.
corners even.
I should do one of these, and I should do one of these, and I should do this for a second. So, Pro-Ams, Jack Brown leads the way, Tom Woodcock is second, and Thomas Asboth is third. No surprises with AMS leader, and then Thomas Coombe is second, and David Ayres is third. So, very similar setup to the first race for AM class. As Andy Littler overtakes his own teammate Fee as we're watching. So, well done. Back to normal running. Jaden Scotton is your overall race leader. Stephen Walker's dropped his stern somewhat because he's got mirrors full of Taurus Vosberg. If you want to see what Taurus is seeing, it's mostly this. Probably burnt into his monitors by now, Jay.
Yeah. So if I was Taurus right now, probably would
Stay there.
probably think about getting some fuel saving in potentially. I'm just going to have another quick look at the weather, and so the drivers are probably going to get an alert in the next I'd probably say 5 minutes that rain could possibly be coming
look
down.
at this.
What a run
Look
from
at that.
Taurus. Brilliant. Which way is Walker
Gotta
going
go
to
left.
choose?
Gotta go left.
Yeah, Walker's going to take that inside there, and
No,
Taurus
he's
is
pushing. Gives him a little
yeah, he's going to
push.
call his bluff on that one. A slight squeeze on the throttle.
You'd have to get up very early in the morning to get one over on Stephen Walker on tactics and racecraft. He's just too good. As Stefan Klauke gets himself a slowdown at the chicane, which is going to leave him open to Paul Hurley and PVG coming through on him, depending on where he can get rid of it. This is all very fast bits of track, so
I would have done it at the start line
I
myself,
would,
but at the same
yeah.
time, when you're in the middle of a race, you think you've got the ability to potentially just bleed it down softly, but
it doesn't work like that, does it? He's got rid of it
yeah,
now,
it
but
puts you
look.
in this- yeah, it puts you in a position where you're then coming out of the corner with such low pace. I'll tell you what, actually, he did a lot better with that than I thought he would, and this could potentially
Three
end in
wide.
tears if this goes 3 wide into the next corner.
Nah,
Because does the JAS car know it's 3 wide at that point?
the one on the
luckily
left.
PVG
No, yeah, PVG sensible.
Moving in. But just behind him, you got Dennis Titcheler, who's also on their own recovery after a poor first race. Behind them,
This is
Chris
all
Dixon,
AM class.
Chris
This,
London, and Chris Goebel.
yeah, battle of the Chris's. Oh, what's happened here? Oh no! I saw a car drop down one place in the standings, and it's. I don't know. We'll have another look.
That would be Klauke.
It is
Klauke and
Klauke.
Hurley, who are coming together on the start straight.
Andy Littler's got a problem, and Darryl Wright's gone to the pits. Oh wow! Right, okay. Paul Hurley didn't know where to go, left or right. I don't think so.
Just had a face full of purple there.
Yeah, he'd have done better to get out of the gas and at least leave Stefan the chance to get to pit road. But as it happens, nope.
I don't know if Stefan wanted to go to the pits, to be honest. There, it's
I think if I was
I
getting
don't-
pushed round, I would probably go.
maybe.
Uh.
We're 16 and a half minutes in, and look at that. And every single time with that camera angle, it looks like someone's about to get turned again.
Yes, it really does. Right, there's battles everywhere, as you can see. I mean, they're all in view right now. Ooh, that was a bit of a shot in the dark from Michael Hall.
Yeah, Stefanino at the moment, 11th place, up 2 positions from their start.
Right, we've
We're
got.
starting to get a few of the early
Yeah.
pitters in.
Yeah, we've definitely got activity here. Now, Jaden Scotton is away at the races. He's got 2.3 seconds of lead over Stephen Walker, not the car directly behind him, by the way. Or the one behind that. Stephen Walker's got a couple of back markers in front of him now. Taurus Vosberg, right on his 6. Jack Brown is now with them because they've been doing such close racing, I think.
He was a name I picked out at the beginning to watch out for in this one, because there was he definitely showed a lot of promise at this track in the officials yesterday. So.
Well, let's see how he shapes up in this feature race here. He's got to do a few things right. This being one of them.
Jumping in. Okay.
Yeah. He's got to get his pit stop right.
I wouldn't have done it. To be honest, I would have kept with the pros there, but maybe. Yeah, but maybe he comes out into clean air and it potentially works out.
Look at the state of that pit lane. It's like I'm driving over sand dunes. It's ridiculous. Right, where did Stefan Klauker end up?
At the moment, you're Larkin in 34th. Could be where Brown ends up.
Right.
Actually, no, because Larkin was nowhere near him, so I think he's potentially going out the exit now. Brown, and I tell you, it's going to be a bit of a tight one. There he is. And he's coming out right behind some traffic.
Well, and the traffic's going to be slower than he is. So that's not worked out terribly well for him. Michael Hall has got to slow down again. And he's having to give up places.
As well. Yeah. Hoping for a quicker exit than the rest. And to be honest, speed on the outside means you turn your wheel a little bit less, get a bit more speed with the front wheel drive. He's technically going to be giving car number 5, Fraser Garrity, a... Ooh, I thought there was going to be a little bit of a touch there, but...
Not having a bar of that. Sam Blease to the pits.
Yeah, I'm surprised people do now. I wonder how many people would have kept a look on Brown to see whereabouts he's come out. And if you're... I suppose if you're behind Brown right now, you could probably afford to pit and be behind that group.
Yeah, Tony Walker followed his teammate, sister teammate, actually. No, his teammate, into the pits. This is a crowd here, look at this. At the front of this group is Silas Goebel. Oh no, sorry, it's Chris Dixon, and then Silas Goebel, then Stefan Klauker out of position, and then the pitted Jack Brown, who's just lifted Chris Needham out of, I think he's a lapped car. Yeah, he is. So that one's going to carry on. Fee is battling with Kev Aylett right now.
I'll bring your attention very quickly to 12th place.
Solve.
So you got Fraser Garrity with a fantastic race so far, but on this camera, look how many cars he now has following. And see what, Fraser's gone into the pits early, which means Thomas Coombe is going to be leading the AMS for this one. So Thomas Coombe will be looking for exactly where Fraser ends up outside the pits. If Fraser ends up in traffic, Thomas might want to try and get a few clear laps or quicker laps going in.
Very true. He's going to run on board with Taurus Vosberg. He's got his windscreen full of Stevens Veloster again.
Nearly a 3.5 second lead with Jaden Scott, and I'll tell you what, Vosberg here, if he keeps... Oh, it's a slowdown for Vosberg.
Oh, it is.
He's going to take it early just there, which means Pete Newman gets through. If Vosberg just tucks in behind Pete and fuel saves it into that final chicane, that might be enough to get rid of that slowdown, and it is.
Yeah, nice.
So really unlucky, because Taurus still having a really, really good race at the moment. Top 4 in the feature race at the moment, with 2 now very quick cars who will be fighting each other over the next couple of laps, and maybe Taurus can take advantage of that and maybe get one of those places back.
Yep. Stefan Goebel to the pits on this lap.
Fraser Garrity with 2.5 seconds of clean air in front, if we're going by the standings at the moment.
Yeah. Now some of them owe us a pit stop, so I'll put you the pit stop lap on the visual, so you can see who has and who has not pitted up to this point.
Yeah, and at the moment it is Brown as the top pitted car at the moment. It has 5.5 seconds of clean air in front of them. So I'll tell you what, he's potentially in a really good place here right now to maybe make up 1 or 2 more positions. Meanwhile, on camera now, Daniel Lewis and Paul Hurley both fighting each other for 19th place.
Yeah, 19th. Daniel Lewis up 15 places from the start. Paul Hurley up 7.
Stephen Walker potentially in trouble here in 2nd place.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
It's close. It is extremely close. After Pete's fuel-saving heroics last week at Interlagos.
Yeah, that was very impressive, I have to
We
say.
might want to keep a watch on 18th place at the moment, Thomas Kroom at the moment, to see where he comes out compared to Fraser Geraghty. That is going to mean that Chris London now takes the lead there. And tell you what, Fraser Geraghty, it's going to be close. Going along, we're going to see Thomas come out. There's Thomas, and Thomas. Oh, as close to can get, and Fraser just makes it through. But I don't think this battle is going to end. In all honesty, do have Gobel in between Geraghty and Kroom, but we'll see how that one ends up in less than 20 minutes time. Meanwhile, Stephen Hurd and Dale Johansson, the SRG, absolutely dominating display in race number 1, have caught up with the group at the end here. And Hydro Race car doesn't have to let them go, really, in all honesty. I mean, it's a polite thing to do, but at the same time, they are still fighting for positions at the same time.
It is a dangerous feature of this track, pit lane exit. Because you're right into the racing line is actually part of the pit lane exit, really, isn't it? Because you do cross that line.
I use it quite regularly. So Saturday in IMPC on that 2-hour multi-class race, man, that is going to be so tasty.
In case David Scotton is on the chat somewhere, Jaden he's doing his own little thing, isn't he, really? Nearly 4 seconds in the lead now, and then that rabble in the background there is what's chasing him. All of this lot, with the exception of Silas. Who's that? Silas, yeah. Silas might go to the pits. He'd be forgiven if he did, because...
Already has.
Oh no, really?
Went in lap number 18.
Ah, right, okay.
Lap number 8, lap number 22, and only just after, like, halfway through the race. That's how many times. That's how much people are going to be sick of this track.
It's gone wide.
It's gone off track, and that's going to be
Silas.
a point knocked off at the same time. Meanwhile, that has opened up an opportunity for Pete Newman here. He is going to have the inside line, so we'll be in front to this bit. But how are they both going to break into the old hairpin? Pete's going to keep the outside line, which is quicker on the exit. And look at that, job done.
How did Stephen get across the track with just a Velocitor's length between him and Taurus Vosberg to shut that door?
This probably would have been one of the few advantages that the Veloster does have this season. The Veloster, with its shorter wheelbase, does mean that it turns a little bit better on the tighter corners.
Oh, okay.
Vosberg in big trouble now, and that trouble involves the letters S, R, and G, not the SRB, which are on the back of Taurus's car. Oh, that's a great exit from Taurus, though.
Or
and
a
that
terrible
could be
one
a double
from
stack.
Steve. Oh, here we go, yeah, into the pit lane. That's all you get, folks. Get your speed off. Nobody's got a penalty yet, so they're all doing really well. Because it's so easy to do.
They've both had to reverse.
Never.
I'm sure they both reversed there. They both overrun the pit boxes.
And Renee's got a pit lane penalty.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure behind... Yeah, he's got a pit lane penalty.
Yeah, there's a black flag just there.
Is he on stop and hold, or is he... Yeah, he is.
Oh, Jaden's actually gone in as well, actually.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that happen.
And look at that clear track behind, and the SRG, they should just make it out in time ahead of whoever that is running behind them. Good stop for him.
Very good stop.
The fight continues here. Expect all three of these to go into the pits this lap.
I was thinking the same sort of thing. I don't know whether Taurus is going to bother putting a move on Stephen at all on this lap. Is there a benefit to it?
It'll be audacious if he does and they both go in the pits.
Well, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Neither of them. Oh no, both of them. Oh, Now, anybody
who's
get a
done their fuel
penalty?
better?
Nobody got a penalty. So Andrea
just gotta
Stefanina
see
came in
here.
as well.
If either of them decide to reverse.
Nope.
No, both still. Who's going to come out first? Who has the poker face? I have a feeling
Oh.
Walker will.
I think Taurus will, because he's been behind him for so long. He must have saved some fuel. No. Oh well, that's me schooled. Okay.
There's Stefanina as well behind. Who's going to be coming out? Oh no, that's the work guard car, safeguard car. Sorry, letting them go, and that's the SRG cars just
Fiona.
behind. I just want to see where Stefanina's come out compared to the SRG cars just behind.
Right
And
behind
just behind them, yes.
So, is that everybody? No, Pete Newman in his solar-powered car.
Yeah, he has a 24-second lead, very good, lead over Jaden Swatton at the moment. But everyone has been spending about 32 to 34 seconds in the pit, and Pete's gone again.
Gone again, yeah. Why
Obviously,
wouldn't
Pete's,
you?
yeah,
Look at where
Peter's-
Renee is. Oh man, with his pit lane penalty, he's back in 30th.
No, but still a chance for, oh
What?
no, not as close as I thought they were. I was just looking at 15th and 16th there for a second. Fraser Garrity with a 3-second lead over Thomas Hume just there.
Yeah.
But Fraser has a little bit of traffic to be fine with. If he can keep up with Griffiths, though, that's going to be an extra pull for a little bit.
It is. Yeah, he's done very well. David Scotton says he's biting all of his nails. That's Chris
Needham
Needham
into
to
the pits.
pits. Yeah. Tony Walker
It's
finds
just we can
himself
see a
mired
bright,
back in. Sorry,
we
go
see
on.
like a bright light saying pits, and we just both like
Yeah.
absolutely like magnetised to it.
Slow down for Det Crowther. He's going to have to burn that off in the S's down here, isn't he? Just go a bit
Yeah.
wider. Go a bit wider. There you go.
It's
It's
gone.
gone.
Good race from them so far, up 4 places, top 20.
Tony Walker's scything his way back through traffic, nearly back to where his start position was after getting turned twice in the last race. So, Pete Newman in the pits. Where is Jaden Scotton? Has Pete pulled a blinder?
Potentially, it's
I think he
very
has.
slower. Wow. That is some pace if he has, but this is going to be so tight.
Oh my, they're going to be on
He
the same
comes
bit.
out, I think Jaden's got it. Jaden's just
Wow.
got it.
Bit of flash
And
and
there's a
lights.
flash of, golly gosh, Jaden, you gazumped me.
Yeah, well done.
But pure pace now. Jaden's got it all to lose now. He's managed to nearly gap Pete by over a second. In fact, as I said that, he did. So the chance of a tow, he doesn't want Pete to be any closer than this. And as soon as I say that, Pete's even closer now. So I think I'm just going to stop talking, Pete, and let the race just run its course.
Yeah, it's just over a second still at the minute. Jamie Wilson's got himself a fight on his hands. That's Michael Hall behind him. Jamie takes the centre of the road path. I don't know whether we've got his... No, we don't. Okay, I thought we might have his inset cam. He's not had it on for a few weeks. He did say he wasn't going to put it on. I was just testing. Fraser Garrity is your AM class leader. Thomas Coombe. He's got a back marker in between him and... no, he hasn't. He's got
No,
Tom
that's
Griffith.
position.
Sorry, that's me being dumb. Tom Griffith's in between, who's in the other class. And then David Ayres is third in class, doing a good job so far. Currently in 26th. He's a long way, many positions back, we'll call it, from Thomas Coombe, but still in third place in class. And then your Pro-Am cars, Tom Woodcock, still leading the class. He's done a really good job tonight. He stayed ahead of the field for quite a long time. Thomas Asboth is currently second in class and about to get some pressure from Jay's call of the evening, which is Jack Brown.
Yeah, Jack's early venture into the pits has really let him down this race, I feel,
yeah.
being behind that traffic.
Think
Bear in
so.
mind, he's in front of everybody in Pro-Ams beforehand, and now he's got it all to do with over a 3 second, over a 2.5 second gap between him and Tom.
Yeah, he's cut the gap down quite a lot. but getting past Thomas, we've seen, is very difficult. He's a good racer.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
they'll be hoping for some divine intervention from somewhere. Meanwhile, Pete Newman is catching very quickly
Oh my
onto
word.
Jaden Scotton.
Not just that, but Taurus has now got, it must be burning into his monitors by now.
Are you sure there's just not like some sort of invisible rope? And, and the whole reason Stephen Walker isn't at the top is not actually because
no.
he's in a Veloster, but because he's
What happened
Towing
to
him
Andy
along.
Littler? Oh,
oh, just overshot the corner in there.
yeah. Oh no, oh yeah, he's waiting to let people
Probably
through.
just letting yeah.
That comes
okay,
up as a
fair enough.
crash, so sorry folks, sorry. It's not really a crash at all. Right, Demis Tigchalar, whoa, with Pete Van Gool.
Is Walker keeping the Veloster dream alive? At the moment, he's grabbing it by the neck and dragging it along,
Yeah.
whether it likes it or not.
I'm pretty sure Taurus Vosberg wants to do something about it. However, those are two SRG cars behind. I think the honeymoon period might be over, Jay. What do you reckon?
We'll see. They both had a very short pit stop, the SRG lads. So we'll see. I think I'm going to have a quick look at their pit times, and they did indeed put in a lot less fuel than everybody else who pit around. In fact, they put in less fuel than those who pit afterwards. So I mean, this could actually just play in their favour if they're not looking for that race win and they think it's out of reach. Expect to see them maybe in about 2-3 minutes time start to put the pressure on Taurus and Stephen, see what happens. But the pressure here for Jaden is mounting. He getting a humongous amount of tow right now, and I feel Pete's just going to be stalking Jaden until possibly the last lap.
Nah, he's going to have him now.
Just keep that outside line. It's going to be enough to make sure that Jaden doesn't have an optimal amount of pace through there. Jaden can try and pinch, but only so much. Pete's opening that corner right up, keeping it on the outside. He's going to be earlier on the throttle, although Jaden's going to have the advantage on the next corner. Pete Newman has the pace. So there we go. Jaden slightly in front. Now it's going to be Pete in front, but we've seen how quick everybody is on the outside line here. And Jaden's going to try their best here, but Pete on the outside at the old hairpin there, still neck and neck.
Josh Taylor with a black flag for incidents.
See what, Jaden's still there though, and Jaden's going to try and get the return just here.
And he's not going to have it. Oh,
Pete going as wide as he can there, and Jaden's going to possibly retake the lead. Pete would probably go break a little bit earlier, use all of the outside of that corner, and now for the rest of this lap, they will be side by side. Jaden trying to go for the smallest of crumbs of slipstream here. That was close racing there.
well done,
But
Daryl.
Jaden's still ahead somehow, though. Pete's going to have another go here because he's going to have an absolutely mammoth line out of that corner.
That was less good than the last time. Oh, Stephen Hurd. And oh, what's going on here? What is
Okay.
going on? Somebody
No,
just.
the Taurus has
Oh.
actually come out as probably
Oh,
the biggest benefactor
no.
of this one.
Is he?
5 in.
Is he? Who
My
knows?
God. And Taurus still in front at the moment.
I'm literally
And
watching
what
this
are these
through my
doing?
fingers. What are you doing?
This
What are
is
you doing?
incredible.
Oh, if
And
they all make it,
Taurus
it'll be
gets
great.
across and brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Duh.
Yeah, it continues. Both the SRG on the inside. We could have both the SRG overtaking everybody here, and Stephen Walker getting as close as they
And
can.
there goes Andrea. I mean, if they're not giggling like idiots, then there's something wrong with all of them. Because that
I'll
looked
tell you
great
what.
fun.
That was fantastic from
Holy
the two in the
moly.
SRG, because Stephen Walker has literally just been mugged, and Taurus gets 2 laps before he then gets a double pincer attack from behind.
I think-
Brilliant driving from the 2 teammates there.
Yeah, I think Stephen's been mugged by the car that he's driving. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's going on here? We're doing
And the
this
fight
again,
is
are we?
still going on for the lead. So once again, Jaden's going to be slightly in front here.
This is not 2 laps
Pete's
ago,
going to have
folks.
it back here. And then Jaden's going to have it on the apex here. But Pete's going to have a... Unless Jaden can somehow get across the front of Pete there, he can't. So Pete now with a bit of a speed boost in. The move might be done before the corner's even there. Jaden, however, does still have that inside line.
That's amazing from both of them.
And the gap between them and Vosberg has literally shrunk this lap from about 4.5 seconds to 3.5. They are still fighting for that lead, and Jaden's going to have to try and get that inside, but up and under from Pete. And now this is Jaden's destiny now. I think Pete knows how to get Jaden. It's not from here, but the planning starts now.
Yeah, he gets himself one hell of a run here.
Does. And Jaden's just keeping him on the outside. But Pete's not alongside yet. Oh, mate, might want to. Pete, Oh, and Jaden. Oh, no, Jaden didn't overdo that corner there. Jaden's slightly parking it on the apex there, but if you want to try and stop Pete from getting past you, you take away that lane that he was using beforehand.
Absolutely. And Stephen Walker's got back past Andrea Stefanina. I'm going to try and find that. There we go. I don't know how he's managed that. There we are.
Could potentially be a bit of late braking here. So what, Johansson's overtaken Stephen Hurd as well, so I don't know if there's a little bit of elbows out just there.
Yeah, robust. There's the description.
Yeah, might be a receipt for that one a little bit later, but we are approaching. I'm just looking where the leader is on the track. Next lap is final lap.
Really? Right, okay, well.
1 minute left of the session. So we can probably fit another 3 laps in there, but Pete Newman.
No, white flag, white flag. Seen it with my own eyes.
Yep.
Oh,
there you go,
my.
Jaden.
Oh, my.
Slightly, and Pete, very at the last moment, having to really put a lot of weight transfer to that car.
Oh, I sailed it. He's not done it, though.
Now has it all to do now. He's got this inside, but Pete might have this move done by the end of the following corner.
Sorry,
it's still
this
going to
is
be side
happening
by
here
side.
as well.
Yeah, but the lead.
I know.
Skyler's
There's
back
too much going on.
Get to the chopper. And Newman just trying to... there's still going to be a call on the crew chief right now. They are side by side.
Dear me.
Now up the hill. And this is going to be a fight to the death just here. Both of them breaking a little bit earlier this time.
Oh,
Jaden doing something to counter, but Pete Newman is going to have a quicker outside line. And now it all depends on this. And Jaden has won an official from this position before. And here it is, the final corner that decides everything. Jaden's going to break a little bit later. Pete's looking for one last push to the end. And the race goes straight to line. And Jaden Scott wins at Donington.
Good grief.
By 1/10. Thomas Vosberg with an incredible third place there. SRG in 4th and 5th with Stefanina.
Where the hell did Sam Blease come from?
Michael Hall. But yeah, Blease up in 6th, actually overtaking Stefanina and...
Where's he coming from? 34 places up.
Poor Fraser Geraghty getting the win for the AMS by 4 seconds, and Tom Woodcock taking it for the Pro AMS with Brown in 2nd and Asboff 12th overall.
Kev Aylett was trying to shed a slowdown when he got to the line. I don't know that he did it or not. And Jeff Saunders still racing here. He's got Chris Dixon ahead of him. Has that already got
run
the
on
beans?
him here?
Chris has bolted it to the
beans
right
here,
side.
and this is going to go straight into the final corner. Dixon versus Saunders.
Round the outside, that's not going to work. Or is
No,
it?
I think
Or
Saunders
is
is
it?
going to have a run here to potentially do a drag race to the end.
Nearly there.
And so close, but
Chris
Dixon
beats
just
it.
gets it.
Yeah, nice. Good racing, everybody. Yeah, Donington's boring, right? Not. Good. God above. Oh, I'm tired. Nap time.
Probably going to be short interviews tonight, Pete.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. Oh, dear. self-inflicted pre-race dramas on my part, which got sorted, I have to say. And thanks for everybody for their support with that. I may, I'm just saying, I may have set the race time for the in-sim time, which is on Saturday coming. So, yeah, Pete did a boo-boo. It's good to see everybody completing the lap into pit road. Chesney maybe getting it a bit wrong. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe. But... oh dear. Funny. Right, let's have a look at how that one finished up, shall we, Jay?
Yeah.
Why
Sure.
not? Well, you go and get yourself a rest. You know, just chill out for a bit. Jaden Scotton miraculously won that for JC Academy Gold by 0.1 of a second. Ridiculously good racing. With Pete Newman, who finished second overall for Result X Pure Sims, and then a podium position for Taurus Vosberg, third tonight, 1.6 seconds back from second place. No, from first place. I do beg your pardon. David Johansson finished fourth for SRG. His teammate Stephen Hurd finished in fifth. Sixth place was Sam Blees for BSTV. Not a clue where he came from, up 34 positions. Andrea Stefanina, 7th for Dynamic E Motorsport. Stephen Walker, 8th for BSTV Esport. And Michael Hall, 9th for Result X Pure Sims, before we get to our first Pro-Am car, which was Tom Woodcock. Well done to you. First in class, 10th on track for Just an Average Sim Racer. And his sister teammate Jack Brown, 11th. That was Jay Corley's call for the evening, and it was a well-made call. Second in Pro-Am for Jack Brown for Just an Average Sim Racer Gold. Thomas Asboth was 12th and third in class for Spin and Toe Motorsport, also in Pro-Am. Jamie Wilson was 13th for Team Chimera. And then our first AM class car. Can you guess who it is, Jay?
By the skin of his teeth, probably Fraser, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. AM class winner, Fraser Geraghty, just an average sim racer. 14th on track. Tom Griffiths followed him home. And then second in class, Thomas Coombe, 16th on track for JC Academy Silver. RDJ, Ronald de Jong, finished 17th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Purple. Deck Crowther was 18th for Blade Designs. 19th when I click the button. And we find Jamie Ayres for Result Clothing. Stefan Goebel was 20th for VTS Esports. Tony Walker was 21st for BSTV on a massive recovery drive from Race 1's double incidents. Demis Tigchalar 22nd for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. PVG was 23rd for Result Clothing. Carl Hardy was 24th for Result X Pure Sims. Kev Aylett was 25th for Just an Average Sim Racer. And Daniel Lewis was 26th for Blade Designs. Paul Hurley was 27th for Just an Average Sim Racer Gold. And then third in class, 28th on track, was David Ayres for Safeguard, which is a great result for him. He was chased home by Chris London, who was 29th for JC Academy Bronze. Rene Earhart on a mega recovery drive was 30th from his own penalty that he got from speeding into the pit road for cutting corny. Stefan Klauker was 31st for Hydro Race Racing Forces Purple. Silas Goebel was 32nd for VTS Esports, with Euro Larkin 33rd for Hydro Race Racing Forces Red. Chris Dixon was 34th for Work Guard. Jeff Saunders was 35th for JC Academy Gold. Darrell Wright was 36th for Safeguard. Chesney Vandenbroek was 37th for JC Academy Silver. Josh Taylor was 38th for JC Academy Bronze. 39th was Chris Needham for Air Smart Racing. Andy Littler was 40th for Work Guard. His teammate Fee was 41st. Logan was 42nd for JC Academy Gold. Kylie was 43rd for Air Smart Racing. Daniel Mills was 44th for Impact Racing. And Dietmar was 45th for Cutting Corny. The last four, or rather, the last 6 cars had major incidents throughout the race. But nonetheless, that was an amazing night's racing from all involved, in my opinion. We're going to reset this stream now. Any standout moments for you, or standout drivers? Let's think about standout drivers, shall we, Jason, as we've got a vote for one. from tonight's racing. Who stood out from the crowd for you?
Oh well, all of those battling towards the end there, that could have gone any way whatsoever. I think actually for especially the feature race, Taurus did really well to keep up with some quick people. Hasn't had the best of season starts, but has absolutely turned it around this evening for a podium position as well. So they'll be more than happy with that one. But
You would hope so, yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
the two with SRG, Johansson and Hurd, absolutely flawless performance is tonight. Although they didn't get the win in second place in race two, they carved through the rest of the field and a really good point scoring haul for them on a team basis tonight as well.
Yeah, they did a very good job. Very, very good job. SRG well represented in both races. I'm going to go and get the finishing order for the first race up on my screen so that I know what the hell happened there. Because if anybody knows me, I cannot remember anything. I didn't even see that at the beginning. Who was that drove into the back of the car in front there, right at the start? Was that Ronald? No, it wasn't Ron. It was a purple car. Stefan? No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a purple car. It was a red car. It must have been Yura. It was. It was
Do you know
Yura.
your colours or
No, not. I don't know. I'm not even colourblind, so I've not even got that excuse. There's Daniel Mills' incident right at the very beginning there. That did for him. Oh, and then boom. Well, that I think is what did for him. And that's a lot of air. I mean, there's people at the side there. If you can just see them off screen now, holding up boards with 10 and 9 for style points. I don't think he probably appreciates that with a broken rear suspension. So a lot going on at the beginning of that second race, Jay. That was it was impossible to go back and watch many replays because the action on screen was just so riveting. Right, let's see who we've got in terms of interviews. We'll try and keep this as quick as possible, folks, but I expect there's a lot of people in there ready for interviewing. Let me just go and trip myself back to here, and we shall bring into the booth, excuse me, race 1 winner, David Johansson. Good evening.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Well,
Long time ago.
well, it feels like it, yeah.
Yeah,
Too long, too long.
yeah,
But SRG came out in force tonight. You and
Yeah,
Stephen really took it to the rest of the field. A first and a second in the first race, and a fourth and a fifth in the second race. Brilliant racing, I have to say. Some great overtaking from the pair of you. Talking about the first race first, you kind of bossed the whole thing, didn't you, between the two of you?
yeah. I was talking to Steven on the grid and was like, okay, let's just not fight and just go. And like, if someone makes a mistake, we'll pass, of course. But he was like, you're probably gonna pass me in the start anyway because I'm gonna take it easy because he had some spins bad starts in officials this week, so he was just want to take it extra careful.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I got him in the start, and then yeah, we never looked back.
No, you really didn't. You were imperious. In fact, I'm going to bring Stephen in if that's all right with you. I don't want to
Yeah.
take
Do
the
that.
focus away from you in any way, but it
No?
was very much a team effort from the pair of you. So welcome to the booth, Stephen Hurd as well.
Oh.
Hello. We were just saying between you and David, you've kind of bossed Donington tonight. You've gained a first place and a second place in the first race, and a fourth and a fifth in the first race, and a fourth and a fifth in the second. That's very impressive racing from the pair of you. It was very controlled. It was very, very calm. The first race, you absolutely annihilated everybody, really, didn't you? It was a great demonstration of team racing.
Yeah, we just didn't fight too hard.
Yeah,
Obviously David got me in the start because I took it quite cautiously, I guess, and then just followed him the whole race. And then we didn't fight. Just we're very similarly paced, so we didn't really have to fight too much. Just followed each other, and no one made any mistakes that race. So just fairly simple jaunt round first one. So
yeah. For me, it felt like a Sunday drive almost. nothing going on really.
Yeah. And Stephen, you got multi-21 partway through both races, did you?
Sorry, I missed that.
I don't think he's old enough to know what a multi-21 is, Jay.
He knows.
I think you got bossed back a position in both races. Did
Oh,
David
yeah.
rank on you? Did he?
The second race, well, I think you already mentioned it. If we make a mistake or whatever, we don't fight it too hard, so just let the other guy through. So yeah, no, I think I got understeer for old hairpin or something, and yeah, I didn't fight it. He had overspeed on me, so I just let him up the inside. And that was it.
No, very good, very good, very professional, very clean from the pair of you. And you know it suits the BSTV ethos of safe sportsmanship driving. And you both.
It was close though in the few last laps there with Taurus and Steven incident.
Oh,
I
that
almost
was
got caught up in that.
incredible.
I was like,
That was-
what the hell are you doing?
I was getting to that because we were saying those exact same words you've just said on the broadcast. I was like, oh my giddy ants, we're gonna have a 5-car crash here. It just looks ridiculously close. You couldn't have got an A4 piece of paper between any of you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you weren't giggling the whole way through it, then there's something wrong with you. What were you actually doing, the pair of you?
First, I was like,
Laughing.
what the fuck are you doing? I lost out
Oh, hang on.
a lot on
Oh yeah,
There we go, got it.
we got the
Eventually.
bleep in. Whether it covered the word or not, I don't care because this is just too good. Sorry, carry on, David.
So I was like, what are you doing? And I lost out big time on that. But then we were 3 wide into turn 1 and all of that, and I gained a few positions back, and it was like, okay, now it feels better. Now I'm net loss 0 here, like
Yeah.
I'm still P5.
No, that was class. That was really good. You know, it's been a while since you've driven a full season with us, David. But when you do, it really turns it up. And yes, I do get annoyed with you saying, "Have you done the points already?"
Well, you haven't noticed that I kind of stopped doing.
You have stopped doing that, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. It was funny for quite a long time, to be fair.
Yeah, enough is enough.
It's, team positions, team standings. That you're a 2-man team, are surrounded by 3-man teams, but you're still in second place and in third place before tonight. And I think you're going to be probably in second place because BSTV didn't have the strongest evening. Although, where the hell Sam Blees came from, I've no idea. I'll find out later. But Result X Pure Sims, Pete Newman obviously got some good points because he's a strong champion. Michael Hall and Carl Hardy didn't get such good outings compared to what they've had recently. So I think you're going to be well up there. There's a chance for you in both areas for both of you, isn't there? Where are you in the pros?
It's quite okay. I missed the first race, but
did, yeah.
looking at the standings with a drop round, it looks a bit better.
Well,
top 5
yeah.
or something now.
No, yeah, you're going to be P5 if that was the case going into tonight. And well, I don't know where Jaden scored in the first one. I'll have to have a look. Stephen Walker struggled in the first one. Andrea Stefanina got shouldered out in the first one and was right behind you in the second one, really. I think
Jaden was P6 in the first race.
Was he? Right, okay, so he's lost out a bit there. I think it'll be interesting to see what the points does tonight. Where do we go next week? Anybody know? Because I've not got a clue.
St. Petersburg, because it's Rudskogen on the officials, and that was
Yeah, Pete Newman called out St. Petersburg for next week. That's
well,
going to be interesting.
obvious reasons. St. Pete.
Well, yeah,
right?
Yeah, totally.
He either chose a track or he was just telling us what we should address him as in future.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll find out next week where it's like, where the hell are we?
yeah, totally. So St. Newmansburg next week. Have you driven it already, or are you yet to buy it?
I own the track. I have never done a lap, but I've seen it on the IndyCar, so I know how the layout.
And
Don't
Stephen?
even own it.
Don't even
Don't
own
even
it.
own it. I've seen IndyCars race it, but other than that, or in trucks, but other than that, I haven't raced it in that race.
So complete experts then. Excellent.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
In that case, it's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Anybody you want to shout out to, David, before we let you go first after such a successful night's racing from the pair of you?
I'll shout out to Steven, my teammate here. Gonna good job. He was a bit on the low side coming into the race, but I think he's feeling a bit better now.
Okay.
Otherwise, just shout out to you guys, and yeah, overall it was good racing. Some of the lap cars you get a little bit annoyed on, but that's how it. Overall, it's good.
Yeah, we cater for all abilities here. So you're just gonna have to
Yep.
adjust your driving styles to suit their racing capabilities, because that's how this works. That's what BSTV is all about, and we've developed some great races over the years using that ethos. So I know it works, and yes, I know it can be frustrating for you super fast guys. But just know that you are the super fast guys. That's what you're referred to as. So you walk away from every race with that moniker. And Stephen,
On the record, I hate that.
well, how can you hate that? I mean, you are super fast. You've got a 6 KI rating. What else do you need?
It's overinflated, isn't it?
Is it though?
I would say so,
It's
yeah.
6K TCR I rate.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's try and dilute it as much as we can, Jay. Do you believe
Same
that for
for
a minute?
me.
Because I certainly don't.
I mean, I suck in anything that's not a TCR, so I
See?
can't. I get it.
That's just how it is.
I'd be 1.5k if it wasn't for TCR.
Oh dear. So Stephen, anybody you want to shout out to?
Other than, I guess, obviously David shouting at me, I should mention him as well. Yeah, good teamwork. Obviously, a couple of the guys at the team are watching probably. I think a couple of guys were in the chat, so yeah, shout out to them as well.
Nah,
And yeah, everybody else as well is watching along. Shout out to you guys for watching. And other than that, yeah, no one specific. Just yeah, you guys for putting on.
Tremendous stuff. In that case, a fantastic evening from SRG. Good night to David Johansson.
Good night.
And good night from Stephen Hurd.
Good night.
I was going to say, and it's a good night from me, and I could have done the whole, like, what's it? Little, no, it's not Little Nudge, Morecambe and Wise thing. Was it Morecambe and Wise? I don't know, someone will correct me later. Right, let's bring in race 2 winner for your interview pleasure. It's been a while since you've been, interviewed him properly, Jay. But in the booth for you is Jaden Scotton. Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening, Jaden, and congratulations first of all for yet another. That's 2 races in 2 days where you've won by less than 0.3 of a second. But we'll start off with race number 1. It looked a bit bruisey out there, a lot of door banging. How did you find race 1?
Well, I'd say oh, that's a bit close. A bit loud, I think. I wasn't expecting to be that high up, to be fair. So again, the only reason I'm still in the Elantra because I thought it was going to rain, and it didn't. So that really tempered my expectations for tonight. But no, got a decent qualifying, and I screwed myself over in race 1. So I don't know what lane, the corner at the top of the hill, the right-hander, the blind one. I went just a bit too hot and couldn't stop myself from tapping the back of Pete, and that unsettled my car, not his thankfully, and I got back. But there was no intentional door banging. But yeah, everything that went wrong in that race was self-inflicted.
Yeah, it is one of those tracks where even if you go off the track slightly or you slow down, because everyone's so packed together, you don't just like if it's like Interlagos or something, just lose a single position. You've got a whole pack ready just to pounce on you. So I completely get that. Race 2 was a fantastic start. There's a lot of people battling towards the front quite early, and you managed to sort of sliver your way through. With quite a commanding lead at one point, as I think it was Stephen Walker and Vosberg were both fighting quite hard behind. And then the pit stops came. Yours went by without too much of a hitch, but I'll tell you what, it shocked us all when we saw Pete Newman's pit stop just there, putting him within a second behind you on exit. What was the feeling when you were only just passing Pete on that pit exit?
I mean, they got some magic fuel going on there. I don't know, it's not, it ain't normal petrol in that those Hondas.
That's
But
the
I
$200 a barrel stuff. Oh, is that too soon? You know what? Never mind. Forget that. Whoops.
topical.
Cancelled.
But I knew he's always a factor when it comes to race twos and just races that have a pit stop. 'Cause he is so good at saving fuel. I would have expected like 2 seconds, so I was a little bit alarmed by a second gap. And then I was extra alarmed once I realised I was dropping 3 tenths a lap through the chicane, and I knew I was in for a bit of a challenge.
Yes, but at the end, you prevailed. Another really tight win there. Any advice for anybody who's perhaps ever in the same situation as you on this track this week, where you're literally side by side going into that final hairpin? Because it kind of looks like you have it down to a T.
Yeah, it seems that way. I was kind of clinging on for dear life. I think the main thing is just don't be afraid to engage with someone side by side, because the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And again, I did everything in my power that I could legally do. Mostly legal. I think it's all legal. Pete was fine with it, so we'll say it's legal.
Well, the banana out the window was a bit much, I think. But yeah, apart from that, everything
Oh,
else
I
seemed
thought I didn't
pretty
think
good.
cameras caught that. God damn it.
Oh, that's F1. But
Yeah, I'd say just practice. Just don't be afraid to get side by side. You'll naturally get better. Or you can just watch my onboards. You'll get better kidding. Like, I'm not that good.
Well, your experience and bravery into that chicane not only gets you wins in officials, but also in the feature race tonight. So massive congratulations on that one there. Next week, St. Petersburg, the champion's choice. How confident do you feel around that corner now? And if not now, do you think that you'll be able to acclimatise to it quick enough to be a challenge? Because there's a lot of people next week who are not going to really have much of much race pace going into next week.
Me personally, I'm a very big fan of Mother Russia. Oh shit, wrong St. Pete.
Oh, damn it. Carry on.
Political incorrectness, folks. We love it.
Um,
Let's do
I
something about that character from Kick-Ass, but that's another topic for another time.
I've driven it a bit. In a GT3, not a TCR. Seems like a fun track. It's not, well, the one thing I can say is going to be tough to overtake, so expect more argy-bargy. Not saying from me, just expect it in general.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, you've already said it, and we can easily edit that out. So, public enemy number one,
Okay, yeah.
Jaden Scott, and just there. Yep, no problem. Right. Fantastic. Anyone you want to give a shout out before we let you crack on with your evening?
All the lovely people at JC Academy. Especially Logan, because I think 2 minutes ago until qualifying, suggested I change that up to a different set, and I did, and it worked. So some last minute advice there from Logan may have given me a race win tonight. So that was him especially.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And
Fantastic.
also wait. That was Pete as well, because that was just a brilliant battle, and he was completely clean. I did somewhat expect him. Like, he had every right to give some argy-bargy back, and he didn't really. So respect for that. Respect for the racing. It was great.
Fantastic. Very well spent shout outs just there. We'll let you get on with your evening. Study how to drive a front wheel drive car around St. Petersburg, and we'll hopefully see you around this time next week. Ladies and gentlemen, your feature race winner, Jaden Scotland. And his duck.
Oh dear, classic. And his duck. Very nicely done. You know, we do interviews and the list of interviewees gets smaller. Well, that seems to be broken.
Not tonight, then.
No.
We'll have to do whole team interviews, I think, at this point.
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna go and grab. Where's the? There it is. Stephen Lucky Wookie Walker. Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. How are you? Are we doing this now, are we? Right, okay. We did that once before, didn't we? Or was that somebody else? I don't remember. Anyway, I thought you said the Veloster wasn't as quick as the others.
It isn't. Did you
What?
see the end of the race?
Well,
Oh my god.
you know, one swallow doesn't make a summer, does it? You know.
I'm not answering that one.
Oh, that has connotations. Anyway, you know, it's I don't know where the next Veloster was.
I don't think there is one, is there?
I don't
just
think there
me now,
was. I
isn't
think
it?
there might be just you tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need
no,
to send out our undercover agent and try and find out if there was another Veloster in the field, but I don't think there was. I think it was just you.
I think they're all gone, and for the right reason. I think here was the first time where I've, particularly to the end of race 2, like the second half of it, not even before the pit stop. Before the pit stop, let alone after it. It just the mid corner speed of all the other cars, like it was so much better, and I was having to drive so defensively. It was tough, and I got netcode from Logan in the first race, so obviously it's not his fault. It's just netcode. So, but I got a brilliant start. I think on the first 2 laps of the first lap, I went from 14th, and I think I was 8th.
Right.
Challenging, yeah. The start is what has saved me the last few weeks, but this start of the second race cost me. Because my initial launch was great, and then I got the wheel spin, which I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look back, and maybe I dropped the clutch a bit too much. But anyway, yeah. Then I was trying to go around the outside of Logan. I just had to, like, it's the start of the race. You just kind of have to if you get the opportunity, don't you? I didn't really want to do that because he's quicker than me, but it was what it was. Yeah, so that put me down to like 18th, 19th, I think, because when I came back on, the rear tires were like, "What you doing, mate?" So then I went off again.
Saw that.
I got about 67,000 incident points across both races. Yeah, overall, it's just not a very. I'm not. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm quite mardy.
Never. Say it
Yeah.
not so. I mean, who would have thought that, Jay? You know?
Yeah, yeah, and then race 2, I was like, right, I'm starting towards the front, I can battle, and I just was like, if I can finish in the top 5, I'll be happy with that. And then I was running thirds after the pit stops, and didn't have to save fuel because I underfueled a little bit. I had to do 1 lap of saving, and then it was good to go. Yeah, and then it all just broke loose, got tourist, and that was that really. I braked at the same point I had every other lap. I'm not quite sure. Like, it was going to be like an epic battle between. Hopefully, I would have been holding them all up for Sam to catch up, and then he could fight at the back of them while I hold him off at the front and see if I could keep third. I'm not saying I would have, but I would have had a better opportunity because I had nowhere to go when what happened happened. So I was just screwed, and then I was a bit angry. Just because of the accumulation of the first race, again, wasn't anyone's fault. Second race wasn't anyone's fault, but the car just, what's the corner at the bottom of Craners? I don't even know what it's called.
Bottom of Craner Coves is Old Hairpin.
Yeah, every time through there, everyone was they had so much more grip. It didn't matter whether I braked earlier, later, was in a 4th or 3rd. Like, I think I found the issue of this car in its medium speed corner apex.
Well,
because I can get an Audi and I can do like a 108, and like it's
but we
not.
know that the
now,
car's a pig because nobody else is driving it, mate.
I know, and this is the first time where I've really thought, idiot, why are you driving this car? But then I thought I was gonna have like I thought in the first race I could have finished 5th to 7th maybe, and then similar in the second race, and that's still constant points that accumulate over the season, which is what I'm trying. Well, it's all I can do really. I'm not gonna, unless people crash out or drop out or whatever, which they're not gonna. Yeah, I'm just.
Imagine what you do in a Honda.
I know.
Don't put that thought in, or else it's just gonna be regret and sleepless nights.
Well, he's got the option. He's got the option. He just needs to swallow that logic that he has in his head about, I don't want to change cars.
I know.
But
It's it is what it is.
yeah,
It's
I get it.
I'll
I
stick
get it.
with it. I'll just suck it up and I think my main issue this week is just the way my race panned out. Like if they passed me, like Pete passed me, Jaden passed me, just because, yeah, they overtook me really well, and I couldn't fight because I had nothing to fight with. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I very much tried my best. Um, it just didn't quite work out. Whereas the rest of it, some of the things where it's not yours, but then it's one race, isn't it? So, or well, 2 meetings, whatever, on a difficult, tight track. So it is what it is. I don't even know what's next week.
it is St Newmansburg.
Yes, yes. I like that track.
Yeah,
Not many people have driven it.
no.
So I
Jay
might
said
be able
that to the last interviewee, funnily enough, yeah.
Yeah, I might be. I've done quite a few laps in different cars, so I might be able to. Obviously, everyone will figure it out when they do practice, but I'll.
Well, you need to walk
Yeah, I
away
like
from
that
you need to walk away from this week and think Honda.
track.
I think I think you've got to enjoy what you're doing, and to be fair, it doesn't sound like you're fully enjoying trying to wrestle that pig round the track
I
right
didn't.
now.
I didn't enjoy this week,
No.
but the first 3 rounds were great. I did
Okay.
an IMPC at Sebring, and I did it in the Veloster, and I came second on pace. Like the car felt great. I tried a couple of different setups over the last 2 weeks, and I mean it's not really helped. Um, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm still adamant I'm not going to change, but the car, yeah, the car is the car, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I need to drive it better.
Arguable, but never mind. We'll skip gaily past that, and we'll say, well, given where you finished tonight, that's pretty solid racing. It was a 14th place in the first race. It was an 8th place in the second. You gave us a masterclass in how to make your car the widest Veloster in the world.
I tried my best. I really did.
And yes, it's been brilliant watching you race again. You're the only person rocking up in that Veloster right now. Anyway, you would be utterly forgiven if you defected to one of the other vehicles, and nobody would bat an eyelid if you did. It's all up to you now, really, I suppose. Just enjoy your racing. That's all I want. That's all I ever want from any of the racers that join our sessions. It is St Newmansburg next week. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. Is there anybody you want to throw a shout out to out there before we let you go?
Yeah, obviously, once again, you two for turning up and commentating so we can watch it back, and organising the league. Brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Sam, for not having technical issues, I think, this week. I think he just got taken out in one race and
He
then
did, yeah.
made it on the way back through. So shout out to him. I think we got fairly average team points. My brother, he found some pace towards in the last day or two.
Yeah.
I think he just got unlucky with what happened during the race.
He
So
got-
hopefully,
He
I
got
don't even know where he finished in the second race.
second race. He finished 21st, and where he started actually.
I'm sure
but
he'd made some
he
progress.
got turned around by like 3 drivers all night. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I know the feeling. And then, yeah, just Jaden, Pete, brilliant racing. I saw some of it at the front. I'll watch it back, and
It was brilliant, honestly.
yeah, just thanks for everyone. Good fun, wholesome racing as usual. To be fair.
Yeah, that's a good solid exit, and we look forward to seeing you at St Newmansburg this time next week. The multiple previous champion of this series and other series that BSTV puts on, Stephen Lucky Wookie Walker. He hasn't said he's lucky at all tonight, which is remarkable. We'll see you next week, mate.
No luck involved in that. Cheers, guys.
Oh, I forgot to ask him. Hang on, I'm going to go and get him back. And I need you back in the room. Did you get any trophies?
Yes. Sorry,
Oh,
they
right,
did come
okay.
through.
Right, okay, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah,
Have you given
I've got
Tony's to him, or have you just kept him?
I gave them to him. I dropped them off the following morning or
Oh,
following
okay.
day as soon as they arrived because
Yeah,
I'm a
wicked.
good bro.
Just making sure. Bye.
Cheers, mate.
Oh dear. Right, who are we going to get in next? Who out of that lot do you want? Oh, should we get Sam Please in? Because he kind of... Let's
We'll
get
probably
Sam.
do all the teams ones afterwards
we'll
because
do the
there's
teams
still a
afterwards,
lot of
yeah.
them there.
I could have done this one, couldn't I, as well? But no, man, welcome to the booth. Up 34 places in race 2, because that's what we're going to focus on, right? Because the first race didn't happen. Sam Please!
There was only one race, wasn't
No,
there?
only
The
one
long
race.
one at the end.
Only one race, yes. And what a...
Very fun.
Yeah, do you know what? I didn't even notice you sneaking up that standing board. You were completely stealthing it from me. I don't know whether Jay spotted. If he says yes, he's lying.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Spotted it, didn't want to mention it, but you keep it quiet.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a nicer surprise for Pete at the end, but obviously I'm not allowed to do that.
No,
so.
Well,
definitely
you'd
not.
ruin the stealth, wouldn't you, if you told people about it? You can't have
Absolutely.
your viewers knowing what's going on.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
that would...
let them figure it out for themselves.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, too right. Figured the Honda out in the second race, did you?
No, the Honda was great in both races, but in the first race, I had to waste 2 laps getting it towed to the pits and repaired. Yeah, I honestly, the car felt basically as good as it's ever felt. I had race winning pace today. I was like 3 tenths. I was honestly 3 tenths a lap faster than the leader almost all of the second race. It was so frustrating. Well, the second race was incredible. Like, it was great fun. I started 40th and I got 6th and was within 6 seconds of the lead. Like, it was a really enjoyable race to do. But the car was so good.
Jay, whenever I get them in, it's not often you get them in, and they're like, yeah, I could have easily won this race, but I didn't because of other stuff that's gone on. I'm always like, oh. So yeah, many consolations.
I mean, I don't think it would have been easy. I think I had, I think I was always in tow, so I wasn't often battling, so I was gaining time the whole time. I don't think I'd have driven away, but I had pace to be fighting the top 3 or 4 in both races. It's just the issue at the start of race 1 put me down in 40th. So it is what it is. It was really fun coming back through.
It must have been a mighty drive. I mean, we were eyeballs out watching the other crowded areas of the track, and to be honest, you scythed your way through so efficiently. I didn't even... Well, I picked you out a few times, but it didn't register with me that you'd come so far through the ranks until right at the very end. And then I was like, where the hell's he come from? How is he there in 6th? What's going on? It was being nowhere a minute ago.
I got a bit lucky with the I think 3rd to 7th-ish fighting the last couple of laps because I was running out of time to catch them. And I was like 6 seconds back with 4 minutes left. And I was like, that's not happening. And then they all had a big fight. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to get a couple of them. But yeah, it was really good fun. It was really good chasing. Took a fairly early pit stop because I was coming up to a battle and I was like, I can get through these guys, but I'm going to lose 3, 4, 5 seconds doing it. And actually take the early stop and go back. I'll be catching people one at a time and I'll be catching people where I've got a bit more pace advantage. So it's there's a lot of luck in how you deal with traffic and in where you catch them and if you catch the people who you've got, like I'll have a pace advantage out of the chicane or coming out onto the back straight or something. But if you catch them at the wrong time, you're waiting half a lap to use that. So there's a lot of luck in it, and I got quite lucky with basically everything I did in the second race that I didn't really lose any time, and the car stayed with me. The tyres didn't go off. And I was able to basically be flat out the whole time without giving up too much pace or giving up too much time. But yeah, I mean, I started back. I was in the chicane. It was launch the car and immediately hard left. So, and then I nearly. I think I gained like 7 places at the start, and then had to brake because of that massive crash. And I was like, okay, cool, give all those back then. And I was, up 10 places by the end of lap 1, and then it was just move on from there.
Sounds like you had a blast in that second race.
It was so much fun. I was so annoyed after the first one, and then, well, to be honest, the first one was good fun after I got it towed. I was just so annoyed watching cars come past me twice.
That can't be fun.
Waiting for the tow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was well worth it. It was a very, very good, good fun. race
I'm
and
glad
a
you're
solid
enjoying
result.
it. Yeah, really solid result and great team points in that second race.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the team points are quite important at the minute. You're second in that standings table. I think you can easily get yourself back into the individual table fully. Where are you at the minute? I did have a look before. I mentioned it to Steve.
I was the only pro on negative points for a while.
Oh, excellent!
So
you know, everybody's got to have a call out for something.
I might be a bit further away than you think.
Yeah, 444 points now. You are 8th, but you are, if you look at the right-hand column, in with a proper shout of being first. You're 160 points behind. No, you're not. I'm reading the wrong line. You're 150 points behind. That's easily doable. Easily doable. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, this was the. So I had pace at Interlagos, and then obviously I got second because Pete out-strategied me, and I felt like I had pace again. So I do feel like I haven't really got the results to back it up yet. I feel like the pace is back, which is nice because I've struggled for a couple of seasons where I've just done the odd race here and there, and I've not been anywhere near where I could be, and I have been before. So I do feel like that's back, and I've had a horrible run of officials, but again, I don't care.
No.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I've lost 500 I rating in the last week. It doesn't matter because if the car feels fun to drive and I feel competitive, I don't actually care what the numbers are.
Yeah.
It's when the car is when I'm really fighting it and it's problematic and I can't do it. That's when I start to care about numbers. So, in some ways, yeah, not caring about the numbers feels a bit more freeing. It feels nicer, and yeah, I've got a bit more regularity, a bit more time here, and
that's good.
there's a chance. I don't think anyone would call me the favourite, but I'll see what I can do.
No, you know, it's within your grasp. Jay, you know when a millionaire says, "Yeah, I don't mind about the cost," because they've got loads and loads of money. It's a bit like someone with 6k I rating saying, "I don't mind if I lose 500 I rating, it's fine."
It's just a number, isn't it?
I don't know who you're referring. I don't know who you're referring to because I don't have 6k rating, and soon I won't have an A license the way I'm going.
Oh dear, that's funny. Oh dear. Brilliant. We're going to St Newmansburg next week. I've renamed it. You might have noticed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Have you raced there at all? Do you own the track, etc., etc.?
No and no.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
It's a street circuit. I will inevitably be useless at it.
Well, you're all right at Belle Isle. I remember you doing some races around there. You were pretty good in Long Beach. I think you've won that.
I can't do Long Beach. I can't. I don't think I may have once won Long Beach, but I think it was a massive fluke.
Right.
Oh no, it was a fuel saving one. Yeah, I was
okay.
I wasn't cheating. I just didn't stop when everybody else did, so I won by default. Yeah, so my driving style is far more chaotic and less consistent, which works really well at a track like Donington, where you can just take the off tracks here and there and just and you know you find a rhythm.
Fling it into a corner. Yeah.
Doesn't work when there's walls.
Yeah, sketchy. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit walls far too frequently. I make too many little mistakes that don't cost too much time, do cost too much time at street circuits. So I tend to be bad, and I don't know the layout, and I don't own the track.
Oh well, next week's going to be interesting then.
I might arrange to be at the pub next week.
Oh, dear,
I might be washing my hair that day actually.
Yeah, which hair? Chest hair. Okay.
Obviously.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, to get the extra curls. Excellent.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Next Wednesday. Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Sure it's not going to be on the Saturday, Pete.
What? Shush
You're
you.
not
Shush
gonna be on
you.
the Saturday
Nobody needed
next
to know
race?
about that, other than the fact that I've already told them that I screwed it up. Anyway, but yes,
I think I might not be here next week anyway because I am going to North Wales. So, but I'm going on Thursday, but I might be like packing and stuff. So, I may not be around, but if I am, I will do my best until I smash my car into a wall.
Okay. Anybody you want to shout out to tonight for your performance this evening, which was remarkable in that second race? The first one didn't exist.
The first one didn't exist. So I'd like to shout out to Work for manfully the old Alonso "defend like a lion" quote.
Yeah,
He definitely gave me some places, and him managing the pace at the start of that race definitely helped me be, gain 20 positions and still be 10 seconds off the lead by the time I pitted. So, yes, thank you very much to Wook for doing that and helping out. And it was just, him and Tony and us hanging out racing. It's always good fun, so that's lovely. And you guys as ever for hosting and putting us on a broadcast for us to watch.
Awesome
and everyone
stuff.
for coming out and making it fun.
Yeah, they're the ones that really make a difference sometimes. The ones that are watching and contributing on the chat. Well said. Great call-outs, and we will look forward to maybe seeing you next week if you're not coming up with some excuse for not racing. Sam.
Possibly.
Sam, multiple previous champion, please.
Cheers, guys. See you soon.
Right, let's bring in, as we move this swiftly on. He may have changed his name in Discord, but we still know him as Left-Handed Scissor Girl, now Left-Handed Special Girl, Fraser Garrity. Good evening.
You just got to have a little entourage, haven't you?
Hang on, let me find you on track. Well, he's an M-Class driver, Jay, but I'm having to scroll up the standings. What are your thoughts on that, Jay?
Do you have to do that for Thomas as well?
I was going to say, Thomas, cracking result for him tonight.
I feel there's like potentially an agenda going on here, and I feel a little bit uncomfortable with it, especially when we're in week 4. I mean,
I
are
think I'm
people
being
allowed to not
ganged up
practice
on.
their asses off and reap the rewards of what they sow?
Look at you with
I
your
mean,
big
when I
adult
went-
words. What's this?
He went to school today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he must have done.
Sorry, Joe, I don't like insulting
no.
you. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I know. I've just got a big boy job now, so I know I'm on the emails and phones all day. I hate it. Anyway.
Of course, you can't use a phone. I know that. Anyway, so explain yourself.
Like, everyone's seen it. Sat behind Tom, draft.
You weren't sat behind Tom in the first race.
I was.
What? Oh yeah, you were.
I was. I was. We did the
I've
most
just looked at the
awesome
standings.
team. Yeah.
Oh, that's just
We did the
embarrassing.
most awesome teamwork. Give him a little bump draft down the straight to get past Jura. Mwah! Chef's kiss on that one. Never did better part for me.
Chef hand, chef hand. Just savouring the flavour. No, seriously though, a very good performance. Very pro-am of you to finish so high up the finishing order. Yes, I've said it again, Jay. All right.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I know you weren't. I could
Defensive
hear
now.
it. I could hear the silence. I'm sat right
I
next
can
to you.
see how this evening's going to go now then.
Well, Donington. It's a great track, isn't it? Though
It
it's
is.
fantastic. It's got so many redeeming features. It's so good. I'm so glad that Wobbly likes it so much. But I don't know whether you've heard, but he's moving house.
I have heard, to be honest.
Have you? How did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's been such a
That's-
secret. He's not told
Hold on.
anybody.
Somebody told me. It must have been Chinese whispers.
Clearly. No. Talk to us about Donington. Talk about your first race first.
Okay-ish qualifying. Didn't think much of it. And then just it opened up for me and I managed to stick with Tom. We had a little briefing about teamwork and hence why I was letting him go and trying to stick in his draft.
Yeah.
Because I know I was just saying it, but draft round is massive. You can just tag on with somebody and you can just get dragged along down the track and you can just keep doing what you're doing.
I
Second
think-
race, well,
Sorry,
the
go on.
start was a bit sketchy, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
It was a bit of a gamble. didn't matter where you were on the track, it was a bit of a gamble.
No. No, it worked out. Pit stop. I've got to work on my pits. Don't know what's going on with the pits. Jamie was in front of me, and then he was way in front of me. And then at one point I drove past, and Tom was pulling out behind me. I was like, well, "What the f's gone on here?"
Mhm.
But hey, it worked out. I'm not going to moan.
I think that being in the tow is only part of the equation because both me and Jay noted your exit from the last chicane was remarkable on a number of occasions. You launched yourself out of there and got right alongside some, other drivers on more than a couple of occasions.
It's the Civic. You can just take the curbs now.
Oh, okay. It used to be the Elantra that could ride the curbs nice and comfortably.
Well, that Civic launched itself over those ones today, and it's stuck.
Okay, that's interesting. Is that what you're finding, Jay?
I haven't actually done a race yet this week, so I can't. I've just been watching people.
Really?
My chair in the corner of the hotel room. You know how it is.
Wow.
Just watching
yeah.
everyone else race in front of me and being told, "Oh, it's okay, Jay. You're just as good."
Jay, you've been cold. You've been tied up and forced to watch, Jay. Some people pay good money for that.
It's the BSTV way. What can I say? We're going to bring
Jay
in.
can have a go next week. That's fine.
Yeah,
Maybe the
we'll let him
weekend.
race at some point. I'm going to bring Paul Hurley in for just the giggles. Good evening, Paul.
Evening, gents.
Evening. Let's see how you describe the two races this evening. Race one.
Get
I was
your
a little bit
shoes
confused.
ready.
I was a little bit confused as to what day it was, people.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yay! Banner.
I'm joking.
Jay.
I mean, my missus is a teacher, Pete. If you want, she can go through
Oh,
days of the week.
I'm gonna lose so much of my
We
temper
could do it
with
in
all
French
three of you.
instead if you like. Lundi, mardi, mercredi.
That's advanced, Jay. What are you doing?
Just in case you forgot
Pete's
English.
confused now. He's like, "What's he saying?"
What language is this?
The silence is me managing my rage. You're all a bunch of knobheads, and so Paul.
Wow. Wow. Where's that report
don't-
button?
He's not
Come
wrong,
on,
though,
chat.
is he?
Let's get this
He's
report.
not, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah, classic. Paul, you finished 20.
Well, I was doing well race one until there was another one of those spectacular Dutch rejoins.
Ah, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Was that Ardy? No, it wasn't RDJ. It was Deep Mile.
I think it was it was a tickler jar, but I think he did it just so Ronald doesn't get
Demis,
singled out.
right.
So yeah, I think he does so Ronald doesn't get singled out. I think it was a Dutch thing.
It didn't slow your car down that much, though.
You know, no front end, and the back was stoved in.
Well, but the back sounds like your problem. But you seem to go pretty well with only three-quarters of a car.
I was defending and hanging on for dear life, but yeah, it wasn't
you did
good.
it so well.
Well,
but you were like a good 10 places behind Fraser. And then in race two,
Well,
where
that's
did you
why.
finish?
Oh, not good. 26th or 27th or something.
Okay. Where did
I
you
might
finish,
have.
Fraser?
We won't talk about it.
Okay.
I might have had a little incident with Stefan at the hairpin, and then there might have been a little bit of a rolling T-bone. But I have
Did we
apologised.
see that? I think we may have seen that. Yeah.
Well, at this point, I thought he's just blocking.
Right.
You did hold your brakes though, didn't you, Paul? Because you won't want to.
I did touch the brakes at some point. I seem to remember. Yeah.
After you rolled across the front.
Well, yeah, it was just like you get like some flyers on your windscreen. It's just he was just there for quite a long time.
Oh no, we did see that. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a
I apologise.
murder done.
I apologise.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting.
What? So yeah, this has degenerated into the usual nonsense. Next time we're going to the track that's been renamed as St Newmansburg.
St Pete Newmans, yeah.
Yeah.
Or some,
do you even own it, either of you?
not yet.
I'm just checking. I don't even know.
That's a no.
I mean, I thought it was in Russia by the sounds of it, but apparently not.
Well, we've had that joke already, and
Oh, okay.
Jaden has
Alright.
already had to apologise in the chat,
Yes.
saying that he does not support the actions of the Russian guy. Anyway, no.
The difference is I was actually joking. I know where it really is.
Yeah, the difference is you knew you were joking. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, that sounds like it's going to be interesting for just an average sim racer.
Well, on Jaden's logic, we're not going to any American tracks.
Dear, that's good. Who's that we're watching go wide? Oh, that's Paul. Okay. What was I going to ask? I can't remember now. Done that.
Any
done
shout-outs?
that. Shout-outs.
SRL.
Let's do that. SRL. That's what I was going to do. Very good.
Yes.
Where you up to? Don't you start your proper paid stuff this week?
Friday,
Yep.
first race proper. Guess where? Around here. We are up to 46 sign-ups out of 50
Nice.
allowed. So there's 4 places left if anybody wants to get in there.
Jay's
It's,
not
there is-
allowed. He's sellotaped into a chair in a hotel room.
Jay's very much welcome.
I think,
But he has to go under his pseudonym of Jay Coulet, which goes with his French,
Oh, chocolat.
Je ne comprends pas en anglais.
That's the only thing. That's the only phrase you need
fluent.
to know in French, Jay. Is je ne comprends pas. I do not understand.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry, we.
Or je ne sais quoi. I don't know what. But yeah, so we are here.
What was
There
that
are-
accent at
I
the
don't
end
know.
of
That's got to be
Peter
insulting
Sellers. That was
to
Peter
someone,
Sellers.
right?
That was Peter Sellers.
What?
Right.
that?
Oh dear.
That's from the
Thought
Pink
more
Panther. Do you not know
I thought
that?
it was Jamaican, but you know.
Maybe I'm just showing my age. Jamaican.
Don't start him
You're
off.
making me crazy. But
That's
I'm not.
terrible.
I'm not even going to go down that road, Jay. Blood clot.
Wow.
oh,
Wow.
There we go. Got it.
Nailed
Right,
it.
so yeah, there's 4 places left. There is now a practice session on a Thursday from 7 till 10, included in the joining fee, and there is a lap time chart available for every race in the season. So you can go on Garage 61 and you can put in times, and you will have your times measured against your other races. You can see how you're doing for every race of the season in advance of the week. It's there now.
Very nice.
And live commentary, pound a race, no rain, get in there.
Does anybody else think Paul was reading off a script then? Or was it
I'm
just
not
like,
reading off a script, Fraser.
He was absolutely.
I'm not reading off Chat GTP like you either, Fraser.
like ChatGPT is the one?
Does Chat GPT write it in crayon? Does it?
It also gets
I
the
don't know, people. It tastes
GTP
great.
also gets the right date though.
What's your favourite crayon flavour? Oh, it's got to
gotta
be
be blue,
the
isn't
green.
Waxy.
Green,
Man.
come on.
Blue.
Green. Oh,
Blue,
dear.
it tastes the sky.
I should call her.
Anyway, anybody you want to shout out to before I let you go? Left-handed special girl.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to do a shout out for Jas. We do
yeah.
the Moist Cup.
The Moist
The
Cup,
first
did you
Sunday.
say?
The Moist Cup, the first Sunday of every month.
It's not what you think, Pete.
No,
I'm
it's a
thinking
little-
of
it's a little-
something bizarre. So
Yeah.
go on.
No,
No, that's your other website, Pete.
Oh.
Basically, it's going to be Formula Fords this week, this Sunday at 8:30. Going to be a random track decided on the night. Basically, it was done called the Moist Cup, so there's no practice, no sweating it out. Just turn up, have a bit of fun. It's free to enter. There's going to be 3 races back to back. Starts
Let's
at 8:30.
See if you can get more off tracks than Fraser.
Said nobody
If I can't win
ever.
it, I'm going for the most off tracks.
That's not a joke. He's the record holder.
Okay, that's good.
So if it's all right with you, Pete, I'll share the link in the
Do it.
comment section in the bit. If anybody wants to join in, feel free. And
Yeah.
obviously, it's free to enter, so come down and have a laugh.
Yeah, get stuck into that one. That'd be good. Get yourself.
And I do
moist.
want to, come and get moist with us. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I do want to do a big shout out for Tom. I know he's left the chat as well, but what a performance he's had tonight.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Very good for that.
Awesome.
And obviously, shout out to Kev putting it all together, the other Jazz team, bar Jack Brown. Jack Brown's doing all right. The other one's not so good, is he?
Just saying.
It's the gold.
Shots fired.
And Jay, can't wait to watch the interview. Well, this stream again back, mate. I reckon you'll smash it, Pete.
Yeah, 4 out of 10 at best.
There's not been any
Anyway,
discrimination
That
this
high.
week, though, first.
Right, that's fine. I will leave you all to your interview so we don't drag on too much more because I don't think Pete can cope anymore.
no. Right, get out.
You know. Bye.
Bye. And Paul, any thanks you want to give before I kick you out? I mean, let you go as well.
Yeah, thanks to Wobbly for sorting out the session. Thanks to all my teammates. Just apologies to Stefan and well, I'm not going to say anything about Debbie's other than no. It was a good race. I enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks to you guys. Thanks for letting me promote SRL here, and yeah, looking forward to the next race.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week. Paul Hurley, everybody.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Right. Let's bring in. Should we bring in your two first? Let's bring in. Do you want Chris first?
I'm not too fussed. I don't know if I could do lead another interview. In all honesty, I'm starting to slowly drop.
Are you falling asleep? Are you?
Not falling asleep, just my voice is starting to.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do
Yeah,
need
it's
to
a
leave
lot.
at any point, just leave. And just let me know who your driver of the meeting vote is going to go to. I'll bring in Chris London for an interview. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
I wasn't
How the hell
actually
are
trying to
you?
be good. I wasn't actually trying to be pulled in. I was just trying to hang out.
Oh, really? You're just hanging out? Okay, that's cool. Bye.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to go through the
Oh,
endure an interview.
Can
where
I
did you-
swear?
Yeah. Where did you finish in the first of tonight's races, Chris?
Um,
You were
not very good.
36th.
Yeah.
And in the second of tonight's races, like 27th,
Yeah.
I think. Maybe more.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you've got the best driver number on planet Earth, because that's my
Which is
driver
that, 667 or 665?
667.
Hell yeah.
The neighbour
Pumped
of
up
the
to
beast.
666.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And from what I saw, well, race 1 was a bit bumpy along the way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Race 2 was a much more refined affair. Some good racing, some good overtakes.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable driving around Donington? It seemed to fit your driving style, particularly in race 2.
Yeah, it's a good track. It's very, very twisty. It's very, very narrow. Which typically I don't do well on narrow tracks. I'm not sure if you saw my instant count. It was quite high.
Oh, okay.
Mainly
no,
due to
that.
off track. Yeah. Just touching a tire off the track, and then you get an off track, and it'll be like crap. And then I get to the end of the race, and I'm like, shit, I'm on 13.
Oh.
And then you're like, oh god, all right, time to drive very, very conservatively. Yeah, no, my quality was great, as seems to be the trend, is my quality is great, and then something happens, and then I'm fighting my way back. But, that's something that experience is going to fix, and I'm trying to get better at it, But, yeah, that's pretty much the race. Qualified great, had an incident in race 1, tried to just keep it chill for race 2,
No, very good, very good.
Yeah.
And we go to a track probably more familiar to you, St. Petersburg next week.
I'm terrified. I think I'm slightly more terrified of St. Pete's than I am of the Nürburgring.
Is that just the... oh, wow, right, okay. Is that because of the concrete walls, or...?
Yeah, it's because of the walls, and it's twisty and narrow, and it's going to be very much an exercise of caution by the whole grid. I remember I did a race last year at last season at Long Beach, and just one car dying in front of you would just turn into a 10-car pileup, and it's just sometimes nothing you can do about it. So I think I'm going to start putting my practice in for St. Pete's tonight, just see if I can get a good quality position. So hopefully I can get ahead of all of that. I think it's just going to be a Monaco. But should be an interesting track. It's going to be very, very rewarding up until a point of people pushing. But
yeah. No, I think it'll be good. You're right about the fact that, well, there's nowhere to go, is there? So if there is a crash, then you've got one destination, and that's to the pit road. But if it happens, it happens, and it just has to be something that everybody shrugs themselves off, dusts themselves down, and just get on racing again. So very well said, and a good warning to all the racers for next week to just be a little bit more cautious than they would normally. Okay, so anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and start your practice for St. Newmansburg, as it's been renamed by me this evening?
Yeah. It's got, that rebrand's going off.
Yeah.
Actually, to you, Pete, because you actually did, and I'm really thankful for you for getting me last minute into the league. So thank you to you, for doing that. And then also thanks for Jay for last minute getting me onto a team. You did great, and also just the general vibe. And I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you can come back every week. That's fine. You can join us in the interviews.
I'll pump your ego anytime. I'll pump your ego anytime, Lee.
Yeah, cool.
Just don't hit me with.
Classic.
All right, mate.
Cool. We shall see you this time next week then. Driving at St. Newmansburg. Chris London, everybody. Classic. Right, just 2 more to go. Let's have a quick chat with Chesney. Where's the interview live booth? There it is. Good evening to Meow Meow. Oh, that's a very good one. You've been practicing that one, surely.
You've both been practicing.
I don't need to practice. Neither does Chesney, to be honest. We both have cats. It's a great thing to have in our lives, isn't it?
To be honest, every time I do that, my cats come to me.
Really, that's cool. Your first race this evening was actually pretty good. You finished in, I'm trying to see what that says, 32nd. That's pretty solid. And I think were you third in class?
Fourth, I believe.
Fourth. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you were fourth. That's pretty solid though, in terms of a performance. How did your first race pan out for you?
Well, actually, it was fun. I was behind Paul Hurley for a bit.
Yeah.
But then a wild Dutchman flew.
Oh yes.
Was mowing the lawn.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I had a small accident with, I believe it was a Dietmar, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was. It was
When
Dietmar. Yep.
when I did a small pirouette, and then I just went, and I still did great, so I'm happy.
It was a good result. I mean, good points haul for AM class standing. Absolutely. Where did you start the night in AM class standing? I know the positions are secondary to enjoying what you're doing. You started 9th. You're still in with a really good shout of getting all the way up to 3rd at the minute, because there's very few points between you and 3rd place in either column. So lots to be racing for, and then 2nd and 1st are just a small leapfrog away. Second of tonight's races was a little bit more bumpy along the route, was it?
Yeah, some stuff happened. Nearly fell asleep on the straight, and I had a small accident with Chris.
Right. Okay. It was certainly an interesting race for us to watch and commentate on. How did you go at St. Petersburg, or do you not yet own it?
I own it. I have even driven it. So, it's a small track. Like, it's very narrow. It will be next week will be chaotic. I know that for sure. Like, do you remember last season's Champions Choice? Adelaide?
Oh yeah.
I have a prediction. It will be exactly the same.
Fair enough. That's a good premonition from Chesney Vandenbroek. It's great to have you racing with us. Obviously, you've overcome a lot of challenges to get here and race with us. Do you see yourself staying with us for the rest of the season, or is there going to be some time out for you?
There is a timeout in the future, but normally this season I will stay with you guys.
Cool.
Especially because I finished in front of Fraser in the second race. Just don't look at the lap counts.
Yeah.
But normally I will finish this season, but I won't be sure about the next seasons what will happen.
Okay.
But whenever I can, I will join, because this is actually almost the only thing I do in iRacing. So.
Okay. Well, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. You know, some of these communities are everything to some people. It's all their social life. You know, I don't have much to do outside of this, and this is what keeps me going. So if it can be that for other people as well, then that's brilliant. You know, anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
The cult, my supreme leader. It's kind of silent. I don't know why. Hello, supreme leader. Oh, hi there.
His voice is going. His voice is going. He's been so animated throughout tonight's races that he's almost lost his voice.
Or he's been drinking again, and
He
but
doesn't drink. He doesn't drink.
Wow.
Teetotal.
Wow.
Absolutely teetotal. It's because he's got so many famous appointments and so many signatures to sign. He has to pace himself, Chesney.
Yeah.
You know, we're not all as famous as Jay Corley.
And as handsome.
Well, obviously not. I mean, I've got a face for radio. Me, it's, you know, a face only a mother could love. Whereas Jay, you know, The face to sink 1,000 ships.
I agree.
As cold as ice then, or?
Yeah, face like an iceberg. Oh dear. I don't know what that means, but never mind. Anybody you want to shout out to, Chesney, before we let you go?
You guys, everyone, all the drivers, the cult, the usual.
It's not a cult.
It is.
I don't know. Look up the definition. I think you might be surprised. We will enjoy watching you racing with us this time next week at St. Petersburg. Chesney Vandenbroek, everybody.
Meow.
And by no means least, but certainly last this evening, good evening to Chris Dixon.
Good evening.
Evening. You need to upload as a paint if you don't mind.
I did upload one. I don't know where it's disappeared yet.
Let me just check the website while you talk to us about your first. Where did you finish in the first race?
About 32nd, I think, or something like that.
Actually, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was 3 incident points. Just kept
it?
it clean.
Right, that's good.
Yeah.
Top work guard car. Top work guard car by a massive amount as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's some good racing with Silas and Chris and Jeff at the end. I had to defend against him. He was a little bit quicker than me, but I just haven't had any time to practice. So I've literally got on tonight 3 minutes before qualifying, put a setup on, changed it slightly so that it would take a full tank of fuel, and off I went.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a very good result, or a pair of results, to be honest. Because second race, I don't think you got that many incidents either, did you?
7, I think. So
7.
it was 10 in total. I might have been 8. I think I got one right at the end. But yeah, I was talking to Chris there in the interview, Chris London, and I had a good battle with him and Silas most of the race. And I mean, he apologised for throwing it up the inside of us on the last chicane, but I did clip him. It was just a 0x, but I give him room, and then I had to turn in. I had not, but it was his corner, and I just clipped his back end, and he was like, "Oh, it was on me," and I said, "No, it was fair challenge, and it was your corner, so just carry on."
No, that's fair.
But yeah, it was good racing.
No, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You know, not everybody gets all the time in the world to practice. Real life kicks in. I know you got lots of dancing. Not you personally.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks. I think I'll be missing in about 2 weeks.
Right.
They've got the show on at the town hall, and I'm backstage for the full week, so I won't be in on the Wednesday. But other than that, I'm hoping I'll get, once that's done, I will miss another week when I go to Spain. I'm doing a 24-hour kart race. So again,
okay, nice.
So
Very good.
this year.
Spot on. That sounds really exciting. Good on you. Yeah, just try and upload your paint again, because there's nothing registered on the website. Or send me a file.
I'll have a look.
Send me a file on Discord. Either
Well,
way.
I did have a look last week, and I could only upload a helmet or a suit. It wouldn't let me upload a car.
Okay, right. Give it another go. If it doesn't work, just send me the paint through Discord. That'd be fine.
Yeah, I will do. No problem.
Wicked. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and practice for St. Pete, just in case you do manage to turn up next week?
Oh, I'll be there, but I'll have to download it now because I won't have time next week. And I'll probably be the same as just jumping on just before qualifying. If I can get on over the weekend, I might have a bit of practice, but I can't see it happening.
No. Okay. Well, my best advice is avoid the walls. Stay. Don't go too wide into any of the corners, and survive to the end. I think that could get you the overall win.
Yeah, I'll just go for 0 incidents.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Oh dear, classic. Well, great.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just obviously yourselves as usual for putting the show on. Everyone for turning up and racing. It was good racing this week. There was a few little incidents, but the majority of it was all light-hearted, good racing. So yeah, and anyone for coming on and watching, supporting us. And last but not least, team results, for sharing a setup and it was a good setup as well. To be on the pace pretty pretty much straight away. With the other lads who'd had a bit of practice, I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, cheers.
No, very good, very well said. And we'll look forward to seeing you this time next week at St. Pete. Chris Dixon, everybody.
See you next week. Good night.
Night. Right, Jay, that leads us very, very quickly on to driver of the meeting. Have you had a good think? Have you done a good thunking?
Yes,
Excellent,
I have. Pete.
Excellent. And where are you going to pitch your point this evening?
I'm actually going to go where I didn't think I would go at all based on very early results, and that is going to be with Taurus Vosberg.
Oh, right.
Yes, started race 1 in 24th, battled their way up to 13th place. Second race, started third, finished third. Some great battling with Stephen Walker. Other cars coming and going, but still keeping it nice and clean on the track. And I think they would agree, and everybody else for the majority of it was a pretty respectful battle. So hopefully a new leaf turned, which means third be minimum, and the only places up for them from now.
Yeah, a lot less vocal this evening, but very good performance, and I think you've placed your vote very, very sensibly there. Where am I going to go with mine? I've struggled tonight. I think I like what Jack Brown did. You said he was going to be quick, and he was quick. No arguing with that.
Just a shame about that pit stop timing.
Yeah.
If they had just delayed it by another couple of laps, then I'm sure they would have won the Pro-Am on that one. So
yeah, that
so
was
close.
knife edge stuff. That really wasn't it. It was one of those sort of things. I liked what Thomas Coombe did. That was good racing. He's got some good finishes in there. Solid performance from him. What else? Or who else? I kind of like what Sam Blease did. He had a rough ride in that first race. And to come back and overtake 34 cars in the second race. Yes, he is
Insane.
super fast. It's mad, isn't it? And I think I'm going to have to reward that, because how easy would it be for someone to say, do you know what, the first race, well, bag of, and there's a button, so, yeah, that.
To reach across for that one there.
Yeah. I think that shows real strength of character. For the fast guys particularly, you must think, well, I'm starting at the back, I'm never going to get the points, and he's proven tonight that the points don't mean everything. It's about enjoying your racing, and that's absolutely the spirit of BSTV. So my vote's gone to Sam Blease tonight. I think that's legitimate. I'm going to quickly bring this broadcast to a close, because Jay's got no voice left, I've got no energy left, and I think we're well over the time. It was great interviewing everybody, don't get me wrong, but thanks to everybody on the chat, thanks to everybody that turned up in the interviews, thanks to all the racers, particularly thanks to you, Jay, for giving over your Wednesday evening to make this a much more respectable and professional endeavour that it could be. If it was left to me, we'd have been doing this on Saturday, I think, wouldn't we? But yeah, it's we look forward to next week now, and hopefully not crashing at St. Petersburg. And this one got no rain. Maybe next week will. I don't know, but that'll certainly make it good and interesting. I'm going to bring the broadcast to a close there and hand you over to Jay for his goodbyes. Stay safe, everybody. And enjoy your week. Hopefully the weather will keep up with us in the UK, but I doubt it very much. Good night, everybody. Over to you, Jay.
Thank you very much, Pete. I actually hope the weather doesn't carry on over to next week, because I've been sweating absolutely buckets in this chair tonight. Probably just need to buy a fan from somewhere, but we swap the beautiful forestry surroundings of Donington. I say beautiful. I suppose. Fly across the ocean over to the Americas for St. Petersburg, the champion's choice. And last time TCR went to a new street track in the season, it was affectionately known as the Great Bloodbath of Adelaide. St. Petersburg, well, you're going to have to tune in next week to see how that one goes. Take care of yourselves, and most importantly, take care of each other. Put a thumbs up on the stream, subscribe, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.